Hello. I do. Ridge Racer 64 is a thing? Right, let's see here. Probably for the Switch 2.
Even though it's not out there, it isn't confirmed that the NSO Online and all its apps at N64 is going to be there, but I think it's a pretty good assumption.
They've gotten good with Rare to get
Okay, let's see
Banjo
here.
Tooie's up there. They
Yeah, so
did
Diddy
Perfect
Kong
Dark.
Racing, yeah, Diddy Kong Racing and Donkey Kong 64 seems like a slam dunk. So
Uh,
Those are like the two that why aren't they there already kind of games, in my opinion.
yeah, when they were doing all that Donkey Kong stuff last month. Hey, crazy. I was just telling PB about playing Ridge Racer 64, so he and
Is
I
that
just
is
updated.
that one a
Oh,
four
pretty good.
player as well?
Yeah, it's 4 players. Actually, let me boot it up and see just to be
no, gotta
certain.
be. Hold on a moment.
Hello.
Hey, yeah, I was just telling PB that why don't we play Ridge Racer 64? He
Yeah,
and I just
a
updated
moment
the
for.
app.
Yeah, for a moment for me, guys.
Hmm.
Okay. Just let me know if you need any help, Danny.
Hmm.
Yeah, it is 4 player.
Hmm.
It's Ridge Race. Ridge
Actually,
Okay,
Racer.
now that is odd. How am I getting, like. Probably if I take care of that. Let me check here.
Hmm.
No.
Yeah, I mean if you got Blast Corpse, Banjo Tooie, Perfect Dark,
Jet First
so
Gemini.
Let's see here. Maybe if I do that.
they did Jet Force.
Come
I
on,
don't think
you.
they've done Jet Force yet.
Yes,
Jet
I'm
Force is
looking
on
at it
there.
right
Come
now. I'm
on,
looking at
volume
it right now.
mixer. Come
Oh
on.
yeah, oh yeah. And it made it really like why isn't Diddy Kong Racing and Donkey Kong 64 on there? That just doesn't make sense.
Maybe they're trying to save it for something big, despite we had a Donkey Kong game released this month. But that's besides the point because it seems like I'm not saying that Donkey Kong is going through a possible identity crisis. I don't think it has anything to do with why we won't see anything else old and hopefully we see something new with Donkey Kong. But what version of on how the new next Donkey Kong game will be is up in the air. Because I can't remember the last time we had like a well, outside of Tropical Freeze, yeah.
That's
Tropical
it.
Freeze was the last new Donkey Kong game.
I mean, unless you want to say Mario versus Donkey
Whatever.
Kong, but you know,
I was gonna say that, but that's based on a GBA remake. That's like saying Paper Mario Thousand Year Door came when it came out last year was a new game, but no, it was because I think the last Donkey Kong or Mario versus Donkey Kong
Just trying to. Which
was
one
a
of
game split
these
between
ones?
the 3DS and the Wii U. I forget what it was called. I think it was called Tipping Stars. Ugh. And I think there was also a deal kind
There
of
we
similar,
are.
like,
There we are. By the way,
uh, uh,
guys.
hmm
By the way, guys. Sorry to interrupt, but thank you for the feedback. yesterday. Uh,
Mm.
I don't. Let's see here. I don't know why Elgato sound capture was like it was, but
You still there, Danny?
yeah, I'm still there.
Oh.
It's just the matter that I somehow have reverb released two sound effects
Mm.
for for sounds, but that's just going to have to be there until I can figure that out. Unless,
Oh yeah, I forgot. When N64 had certain games, they label it as sports. Mm.
all right, let's see here. Oh
Yeah, like
yeah,
I was saying.
I'll
Go
be
ahead.
I'll be back with you guys. I have to wait. Why isn't it put in the system memory? Well, I'm just going to delete some software like Fortnite. Maybe that will do something. Anyways, go on and do whatever. You guys can
Mm.
actually be heard now in my audio capture thing. I got the Elgato sound capture software, so it should be good on your end now.
Okay,
Okay,
cool,
good.
cool. Yeah, what I was gonna mention about tipping stars, unless I was mistaken, similar like, the guy who make the It Takes Two game, where if you buy the game, you get another free game to play with someone else. I think that was a kind of the same deal with Mario versus Donkey Kong Tipping Stars, that if you buy the game on either the 3DS or the Wii U, you get a free version on the other version. I think that's how it worked. I think that's the only game that did that, even though there was a lot of games between the Wii U and the 3DS that share the same game, obviously, but it made sense in that game, uh, why I think that was the case. Okay, so what's everybody doing? Is anyone else updating their N64? Are we doing F-Zero first? Because we can do half and half, like, Ridge
Man,
Racer
I've
and
done
then
my
F.
update.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still updating for me.
I mean, we could do whatever, but if we wanted to still do F Zero, we could do that for like maybe 30 minutes, then go into Ridge Racer. But it's whatevs.
Is that a back or a rumble? Can't see from. Oh, this thing was designed with rumble. Okay.
You just have to wait for it to download first. Because if we go into the game, it'll stop the download until we
See
stop.
here.
Speaking of that, when were those other games supposed to come?
What do you mean
'Cause
other
I
games?
updated my Nest thing and I didn't see that puzzle game.
Oh, those NES things. I don't know. Every time you update any of the apps, the game should be in there. So while you're talking
Oh,
about
that's
that,
what I agree.
so that would be very strange. I think there have been very rare cases that when new even when there isn't new games, the app just has an update. But I would say it's weird to call it 9 times out of 10. Every time there's a new game, there's an update. So it'd be really weird that there's an update, or well, if you didn't update, yeah, you would be associated with a new game release.
Just let me check that real quick, because I have to update that one too.
Yeah, I was gonna do that, but right now I'm using my N64 controller, which
Like
isn't
the
fully
game I see up
charged.
here,
But it's hard to exit unless I use my other.
it's like the last Nest game I see is the Tetris update, but they had that other one come out.
That's nice. Like Pikmin, but I totally hate Pikmin 2. Oh yes, I'm saying out loud that I don't like Pikmin 2.
Okay, updating.
I've never been into Pikmin. I did kind of like that third one on the Wii U a little bit, but
You mean
I
on
didn't get
Nintendo Land?
super.
Wait, was there a Pikmin game on Nintendo Land? I don't even remember.
No, not really.
So he's talking about Pikmin 3.
Pikmin
Oh.
3. Oh
I
wait,
was talking
Pikmin
about Pikmin 3.
Pikmin
okay.
3 was on the Wii U.
Yeah.
That is a pretty good game. Gotta admit. Out of my
Okay, so
out
you
of all the
say Go ahead.
Pikmin 4 is my favorite of this series. In all honesty,
Okay.
it's really good.
So you're forgetting another Pikmin title that was on the 3DS. What about Hey Pikmin? Did anyone play that? I didn't play that. But...
Nope.
No.
No.
I didn't even get the amiibo.
Okay, so can we have an opinion on a game that we haven't played then?
Sure.
Okay, so what's your opinion then? I'm curious to hear.
I don't want to
Which
play
one?
it. It doesn't look really good. In my honest, well, it looks good, but I
Well-
don't think it works for that game in particular.
You know what? Okay. People are entitled to their opinions if you played more than a third of the Pikmin series, because that was the only one that was a side scroller. So I get where people are coming from, that like you look at it and it's like, that ain't my Pikmin. But you
The
never know.
videos of that Hey Pikmin just didn't. It was like, no,
It-
pass.
It also came around the dark times for the Nintendo. Like
I was about to say that. When did that game come out?
I think around 2015 or 16.
Oh
around that
god, yeah,
time.
those were the dark times. I thought it was later.
So I just wanted to say something.
Something.
Uh, PB, you were talking about the Super Nintendo update, right?
That game was a Super NES game?
No, what the game you were talking about? What game were you talking about on the NSO app?
Puzzle game that had like the little inkwell looking dude.
Yeah, that's on the Super Nintendo app. That is on there.
Oh, that was a Super. Okay, that might explain why I didn't see it then.
I said Super Nintendo.
It looked kind of NES, but if it's an actual SNES game, then never
There you
mind.
go.
Dun, dun, dun.
I had to close my 64 because I forgot when you boot it up, you're practically online, and my Super Nintendo wasn't updating.
Alright, back to see if I can get it working. Okay, I just have to wait for a minute.
Okay, so start up 64 again. I knew it came out much later. So I looked it up on Google. It came out July 13, 2017. Because I knew it was in the 2017 or 2018, the latest.
What was that sound?
That was my controller being connected by the N64.
Yep, it was a Super NES game with the Japanese box art. That's probably what threw me off. I thought it was a Japanese NES game. I do actually want to try that one out. It looked kind of interesting from the video.
So did y'all want to do F-099 first and then go into Ridge Racer?
I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Hold on a moment.
Sounds like
Huh. How about that? You were right.
Wow, it
There's-
can happen.
There's a European version of Banjo-Tooie. That's interesting.
Yeah. That's if you go on your thing and you want all regions of the games to show up. But yeah, because like I don't remember that being 20. Because like I wouldn't be
Alright.
surprised. I doubt this
I
game
don't
was
think you
delayed.
get all regions. You'd have to set up the EU handle and the Japanese handle to get those versions.
Yeah. Well, obviously, because you're not going to see English or European games in the Japanese. But I'm just saying that if you're in the North American one, you can set it to say that you want to view North American and European games, or just North American. Because I don't think you can just view European if you're in the North American one.
So,
Vice versa if you're in
Where
Europe.
would that setting be then? Because I could never get the EU one to work, but I do have the Japanese stuff going.
Okay, so you boot up the North American. And I think you press one of the side buttons.
You have to push left and like go to the settings option.
Yeah. There we go. Okay. I don't think I have F-Zero. Yeah, because like a bunch of different stuff. But it should be a little bit beyond the 13. Or maybe not.
Just-
Let's.
Oh, I put this thing in alphabetical order.
Thought it was in the settings.
Yes. So hit the
All I
left
see is the game
D-pad.
screen filters
Hit
and
the
the show
left
control.
hit the left D-pad. It will take you to the left side of the screen, and then keep
He's
hitting
in that.
down to.
He's in that already.
Oh,
I'm in the settings.
okay. You should be seeing it now. There you go. F09. Let me double check if there's.
And all I see is the screen controls and the show controls in game on the menu.
You don't
Okay,
see
yeah.
anything.
No,
'Cause I
there's
see the
nothing.
option.
There's nothing else here.
Wait, which app are you in? Are you in the N64 or the Super Nintendo? Because Super Nintendo doesn't have Europe games.
I was using the NES one.
Yeah, NES and Super NES don't have Europe. It's only N64 that you see European version. So when Danny was talking about that, he was talking about the N64. N64 is the only one that allows you to see North American and Europe. So yeah, that's why you don't see it. Okay, just wanted to straight down. It's like, how is it you're not seeing it? It's one of the apps you were using.
Okay.
That must have been because they were on the same. No, 'cause they would have still been on. Oh shoot.
Okay, while we're doing this, I'm also just, even though I think it's pretty much charged, but it still said it was still needed a charge. So I'm gonna charge my 64 controller a little bit more.
Just trying to make a. Just make a thumbnail here real quick for it.
Oh, because you're the. Damn it!
The European ones ran on what, a different refresh rate, was it?
So
Yeah,
which
that's
one are we?
why F-Zero,
playing
we're doing
F-Zero
F-Zero
99.
first.
Okay.
We're doing that first now.
All right. I was
Um,
totally
F-Zero?
confused.
Yeah.
Sure, everybody's doing it at the same time, bro.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, no, bro.
I was
Bruh.
gonna say, yeah, because it was something about it's the PAL region, and I
PAL,
think the
that's what I was
refresh.
trying to think of.
Yeah,
They were on
and,
PAL and
I
Japan
think the
and US
refresh
on
rate.
NTSC.
Yeah, and their refresh rate over there was like 50 frames per second or something like that.
No, it was like something with the hertz on the TVs. I can't remember.
True, and the
50
hertz. Yeah, and the 50
Their
hertz
games like
translated.
ran slower because of their TV
Yeah,
refresh rate.
There's some
because
Sonic.
yeah, and that 50 hertz translated to 50 frames. At least I think. You do a quick Google thing or something.
Alright, so do we want to do regular 99 or try and get in on a team battle?
I'll be there in a little bit.
I remember. I know
Start with 99.
I know I did multiplayer with you guys a long time ago, so
Ah,
tell me
sheep
how
in my
this
ears.
all works.
A real long time ago. Feel me?
A galaxy far, far away.
Da
Okay, just tell
da.
me how to get in. I'm in F-Zero.
So, basically what we do is we try to join the same mode at the exact same time, so it puts us in the same public lobby.
Oh my ears.
Okay, so there's like, I guess 5 options in front of me. There's F-Zero 99, there's Team Battle Special, Event,
There's
Practice,
literally only two right
Workshop.
there.
That's the only two that matter.
Oh, okay.
Team
So, like,
event, they split up the 99 racers into like 5 or 6 colors.
Excuse me.
You
sorry.
win or lose as a team.
Pretty much.
99's basically working for yourself. It doesn't really matter as far as that goes. Team battle would just mean we have a shot of being in the same color group for a team.
Yes, I was right. So the 50 hertz for PAL is 50 frames per second. Yeah.
Which one would y'all like to do, the team battle or regular?
I'd say regular starting off, and then.
Alright,
So
everybody ready?
F-Zero 99, right?
Yep. Everybody ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have to press it all at the same time or something? How does this work?
Basically, count it down and then join.
Wait, which one? Special event or
Then join.
wait?
Okay.
F-Zero, F-Zero 99.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
I was telling Danny because.
Oh.
Yeah.
y'all will join. I'm still setting up. So.
Okay.
Okay.
I was gonna say that. How many times has that been successful that you guys count down and y'all went in at the same time? Just
A
kind
good
of.
amount of times the last time for me.
It's usually pretty successful.
Okay. Let me read this here. Due to the lower frame rate, PAL games will appear slightly slower in motion compared to the NTSC versions.
Alright, I'm on Deathwind 1, which is the track I got.
Okay, so we can just go on anytime. I thought we were still going all at the same time. I'm confused.
Well, my race has started now.
Oh,
Fine, whatever. You're
One.
doing whatever. I'm just.
all right.
Man,
1, 2, 3.
you went in, right, DL?
Yeah, I'm in.
Okay. Hey, AB.
I'll finish my race and try and get you guys on the
Like,
floor.
geez,
So,
guys, like, what happened
so
going
I
at
could-
the same
so-
time?
Yeah, so let me talk over everybody right now.
Yeah.
So right now we're playing F-099, or they are, until like I get like my stream started. Basically, probably like 30 minutes after, we're probably gonna play Ridge Racer 64.
Oh yeah, I do think I'll need to change my string theme as well.
And I would honestly recommend using the D-pad for steering, but that's just me.
I've never been all the way on the left side before.
2.
Wait, did I just
Three.
experience lag?
It happens.
Did anybody ever play Ridge Racer originally? It's not
Nope.
one of the racing games I played.
No,
I've-
and
I've
also, as
heard-
I said, I didn't even know there was Ridge Racer on the 64.
Same here. All I ever heard was, of course, the obvious Ridge Racer! Ridge Racer! Meme. That was going on around for this PlayStation 3.
That's ridiculous. Oh man.
That one thing that has been infamous amongst. Hey, I see you, D-Lurster.
You can join us, Alien Boy. If you'd like.
Ah, oh,
F-Zero 99.
yeah, because we know that you don't have the expansion pack, so you might as well get this in right now till we go over.
Alright, let me know when y'all's next race starts and I'll try and join in.
Alright.
I can
We
do the
got
thing.
26th place in mind.
Oh, I'm doing the thing.
Yeah, you're doing the
What's this called
thing.
again? The
I don't know.
Spider-Man?
Rainbow Road?
Wow, that's interesting.
That's what I'm gonna
I've
call
barely
it.
gone up.
A machine shuffle mini pre mode. I had this open already. Oh, yes, I did. I just wanted to see something here real quick. I just want to mess around right quick here.
All I want to do is just mess around. You know, you're not the only guy around.
Up while you're behind. That's it.
How are you doing?
I'm never gonna get used to those voice changes. Wow, when I played this alone
Is your cousin
before,
from
I was
Warlock
always
7?
like in 60th place or stuff like that. When I first started the race, I was in 10th and I was just stuck in 30th the whole entire laps.
Hmm.
Yeah, you dropped down pretty far.
Hmm.
It happens.
Well, some guy named Taurus God is first, of course. If your name is God, you gotta represent.
Amen. Praise be to the God. Anyways, what am I doing?
Ooh. Okay. I just saw that the middle one changed to the machine shuffle mini pre.
you want to try that? I don't think we've played that before.
We haven't. Let me actually let me try. Let me actually go live here because I still have to do things. Because
You do
it's still up for about probably 9.5 minutes here.
Let's see.
I'm gonna go in another race because I don't know what I'm doing.
All
I
right.
mean, it's like if you wait for
Hold on a
everybody
moment.
to try to join at the same time, then
I'm ready now. One.
So we want to do the 99 or the mini pre?
do the 99 because I want to join for the mini pre.
Right. One,
Alright,
two,
ready?
three.
Wait, I'm in a race. I'm confused. What the heck?
That's why you wait.
BB didn't
Please
wait.
wait. Oh,
Yeah,
Oh
you
my
didn't wait, but
God.
then like we told you to wait, but it,
Yeah. We both have waiting problems.
yep.
Well, at least I see Purple
Both have
Beard.
weight problems.
Not me.
Not. Well, I definitely haven't gone to the gym in a while, so. Oh, Mirror Mute City. Don't believe I've been there before.
Wow, F-Zero is actually making me hot. Why?
It's intense.
Get
Too
out of
hot,
here.
too hot, eye to eye. You're
Wow, how
too
did I go
shy.
from 12 starting off and then
can't
80?
take the
Never
heat.
mind.
Stay out of the race. Anyway,
But there's fireplaces in F-Zero though. There's even a place called Fireland. See, I know that much. No, I think I'm just talking out of my
oh yeah, the fire field.
What
fire
track are
hose.
you playing right
Those
now?
are tests of skill.
I'm currently on whatever sandy area this is.
Okay, I need to.
I mean, the sand oceans are pretty hot, but Firefield, that's a pro track.
So we close that.
Should I use it? Nah. Wait, I can't even use it. Oh, never mind.
Oh man, it's like
Oh,
trying to
yes,
set all
yes.
this up and it's trying to set this thing up and all.
Oh, that's the first time I've seen people up here with me at the same time. I thought everyone had their own track thingy.
Okay, so let me go ahead and everything should be good. Let's go live.
Holy cow. Nah, it can't be that way forever.
Forever's a long time, bro.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Am I gonna get knocked out? Nope.
No, there's no way. There's no way this time.
There's just no way. Dang
I
it.
got it. Don't.
Okay, let me do that. I'm not playing music for 3 minutes.
Wow. Guess what place I finished, guys?
What?
99.
It's so nice. It's so nice.
Holy cow! Holy cow! I finished it first! I finished it first! Oh my god!
Yeah, that just takes away my very nice finish. I just gave you guys the hint of what it was.
Well, that's nice.
But no one can say the plays. Never mind.
Well, we already know.
Yeah.
420?
I'm on the main menu right now.
Okay, let's do another F-Zero 99 and then we'll jump into the mini shovel Grand Prix.
Oh my god.
So
We still have time. So we all good?
You count, hold on a moment. Go on, you count it down.
Alright. Okay. Let us know when you're
Okay.
ready.
I'm ready.
Okay.
My body's ready.
I'm ready too.
You ready, AB? Alright.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, now.
I see you, Purple.
See,
Yeah,
crazy.
maybe.
I do see Lurster.
Okay, that black and purple car is looking pretty sweet.
Let me just go
I
for
need
it.
to
See,
play more to
Danny.
get some of these colors.
Excuse me.
They got some really cool designs for paint schemes for
You're going to
vehicles in
Red
this
Cannon
game.
or Deathwind? I'm going to Deathwind because I want to be safe, even though it looks safe. But why is it called Deathwind?
RACER is
Dang it.
never safe. That does not compute.
True,
Hey,
true.
welcome to the stream, YouTube.
Oh, because it's windy, but it's straight.
It's death,
No.
but it's wind.
Wind
Hmm.
shear is real.
Oops.
I can hear you guys, but I don't think the audio is capturing my stream or whatever. Might have to check on that later eventually as well.
In F-Zero, nobody can hear you scream.
I mean, we are on another planet. See that?
Well, I did watch the 2 episodes of
Oh.
that Spider-Man series. That was, yeah.
Yeah, I heard you comment about it. It seemed like you didn't like it as much as you thought you did. I'm a little bit confused of what you're trying to say and saying something maybe possibly political or something. I didn't see anything like that. But then again, the United States are going through it right now. So, Canada's doing.
I mean, knowing Spider-Man, it's definitely not going to be like the Spider-Verse films. That we can
Well,
agree
it
on.
already is, because they had the multiverse spider bite Peter Parker in the first part of the episode, the first
Oh,
episode.
come on. How many
It's like,
times
you
are
guys
we going
already
to
played this
see?
card.
Okay, you say
Well,
that,
well,
and
that's
people get tired. No, go ahead.
Gosh.
Whoa.
I mean, I'm not saying that's a detriment to what the series will be. I'm just saying that happened.
The thing is, we've seen Spider-Man's origin story so many times. Yes, they took what they did into the Spider-Verse, but this is now happening to Peter Parker, so this is different. It's, Spider-Man, but the Peter Parker time.
well, we've already seen like multiple iterations of animated shows. What makes this one so different?
Because it's actually okay. The other ones it
It looks
shows
like a
Spider-Man in
comic
high
book.
school.
Like, it literally looks like the comic book. Or a comic
But
book.
at least this time we know that it's starting in the freshman year compared to every other Spider-Man that tells it in high school. Is like, yeah, he knows he's in high. We know he's in high school, but which year?
Okay, no, that's a interesting take. Or at least spin on things. That's what I meant.
Darn it.
I won't make it too political deal, but, like
Good evening, hyena.
60.
my
Yeah. So
issue
what are
is,
you going at? What are you saying with something political or something?
well,
Brawler, 69 out of 99. Nice.
I'm trying to think how I wanna say it without sounding wrong about it, but like,
Ah, there we are. Maybe.
they had the token scene, like the black kid not causing any problems, but the cop rolling up beside him.
Yeah, I saw that, and obviously, with two black people here and all that kind of stuff, I was like, okay,
So we
I
on the
see
main-
what you're doing. Go ahead.
Before y'all finish, are we all on the main screen?
Hold on a moment.
Yes.
Are we all highlighting the mini pre? Because we have 40 seconds to get into it.
All right.
Okay.
Yep, I am.
All right. So if everybody's ready, 3, 2, 1.
You didn't say go like last time.
I didn't say go last time.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Go. Then join because we still have space.
I joined. I know, I joined.
I joined. Wait, it's a random one? You gotta be kidding
I
me.
was picking random from your own stockpile of cars. Okay.
Oh gosh, darn.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, the scene that you're talking about, PB, I saw it too, and I saw what they're doing. And, from either perspective,
Well, that wasn't
anyone
the only
can have-
one. Then they set up like the black guy being the dumb jock, and he's like, "Oh, I'm actually pretty smart. Let me hook up with Peter Parker."
I didn't really think anything about that. They were just trying to be different because it's always the cliche that the jock is dumb and they bully. So I liked that, but the whole following home
It
and
just felt
rough
weird.
life.
I think it's going fine, hyena.
It didn't felt weird for him to be smart. They're trying to have a different approach.
Excuse me.
And plus, if you know who that black guy is, he's Tombstone. And Tombstone does have some intelligence,
Why
so it's
am I
not
to
like
the
it's
left of
anything
me?
new.
I never even heard of Tombstone in the Spider-Man universe.
Same.
I'm not
Look
gonna
him
say
up.
I'm the guy to be asking such a question.
And Tombstone's also black too.
Everybody is Blue Falcon.
I see what you're probably trying to do there. Most.
There's an imposter among us.
No, that's us. It's all hack.
We saw
see
he's
y'all.
like DLC for Super Monkey Ball now.
Wait, the Among Us guys?
Yeah.
Yes. And he gets to throw like pizza slices or something while you're racing around the stages.
Wait, what? That's just crazy.
Yes.
That's not me.
Yes, it is.
T crazy.
Oh no.
How am I doing so really good today?
I'm not doing too bad right now.
Honestly, this day hasn't been the pits for me driving wise. That is weird.
One of my rivals just blew up.
Good for them. And I'm somehow the best out of my rivals right now. What is this? Oh, darn it. It didn't hit the golden thing.
Oh
You're
gosh.
supposed to hit the golden thing. Even I know that.
I was trying to follow it, but it was too slow. Speaking of Sonic, it didn't get nominated, but I'm glad that Mufasa didn't either.
What, for an Oscar?
Yeah, that's a good thing that's a win in my book. If Sonic can't get nominated, it's taking Mufasa down with it.
Oh, somebody crashed me.
I wasn't expecting either, but sure, okay, whatever.
Dang, that person.
The only chance it probably could have gotten was Best Original Song. But, you know,
He was,
I got
Blown up?
crashed out.
Yeah, because I was like, did I just saw PB crash out? No, that must be someone else that has PB's name.
No, I got crashed out. Somebody ran into me and killed my life meter at the end.
Wah, wah.
I didn't
So
kill
wait.
myself. I got killed.
I got 15th. There's 2
43.
J's.
So, what was I gonna say again? So, all the times that you guys have raced the PB, has he ever crashed out?
I mean, he usually does, but
Oh, okay.
he usually does really well in these races when he doesn't crash out.
Okay, because I'm just wondering if that
I
all of a
worked for
sudden
too much of my boost and had too little left. That was kind of.
Because I was like
There's-
wondering. Go ahead.
Yeah, there's
Go
2
ahead,
people at
Chris.
the end that were kind of like low on health. I don't know if he was one of them, but
I was just wondering is that it's just a coincidence I happen to be in a race with PB and he crashed out. I was like, okay, so why possibly something to do with
I
it
was low
indirectly.
energy and they hit me from behind. There really wasn't much I could do about it because I couldn't really avoid contact and I had too little energy left to absorb a decent attack. That was purely me.
Oh, I still have my little snow jingling thing. Wonder if they're going to do anything for the new year.
the New Year.
I mean, the Chinese New Year.
Oh. For what?
The F-Zero?
For F-Zero, of course.
That seems oddly specific.
I know. I mean, I'm just saying, what are we going to... Oh, wait, probably could be Valentine's Day related.
It could be
I wonder if
this.
they bring some Teleview stuff back again.
You mean
That would be
more?
nice.
Let's get out of here.
No, it's
I'm
still,
just doing a race till y'all
It's
finish
still-
what you're doing.
it's still there. Oh gosh.
Huh.
It's still there, man. I still have the unlockable. I've only unlocked the one for the gold fox.
Hey, T Crazy, I'm right behind you.
Oh goodness.
Ooh, that was close. Not much.
Gosh. Okay, I didn't mean to do that, but that's fine. This is just fine.
Just like that one dog meme. Oh, I think I KO'd someone.
Ooh. Exactly, Hyena.
Woo!
10th place.
30th. Not bad.
So
I KO'd someone.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask Hyena this since he's watching. How do I sound on the stream? Because I know I sound different in the Discord. I had to put at least a couple of filters on the mic.
You sound good for me.
Cool. How do I sound in the Discord?
You sound probably the same to me. No lag interface.
That's good to know because I say you sound all right here. I came in 38, no 39. Wait, did I shift places with that this event?
Okay, so I'm a good
That's
volume.
win 2. Does that mean it's worse?
Yes.
Well, they always say sequels are worse than the original movie, so maybe it won't be that bad.
That is not true. You just have to turn more. Just look at Sonic.
Yeah, that's what I meant. So this one
Thank you,
will,
Hyena.
won't damn.
Is the game a good volume, Hyena? I could probably turn it up if I need to.
Well, I can't tell on my end. I think there's none. I don't know how to work with that right now, though, when I'm in the middle of a race.
Yeah.
Are y'all still going?
Yeah, we'll just have one more race. Oh gosh.
What's going on?
Wind.
Look at this. Look at this.
Look at it!
Oh, all my rivals are ahead of me. This is not a good day.
It's a good day for me. Just by that one time. But it was just so fantastic.
Ooh, that hurts.
Ooh, that's smarts.
Hurts.
Let's go!
Right behind you, man.
Alright, when y'all finish, I'll probably be wrapping up this race I'm about to start.
Hmm.
Cool. Oh gosh.
I got 26th place in the prior one.
This is not good. That was not great. Urban
Oh, I thought that was the last lap. Damn it!
You spent all your time on the last lap?
Yeah, I could definitely turn up the game.
Me?
Turn down for what?
At least I'm 9th. I'm okay with that. And I beat all of my rivals. Nice.
21st. I was in my teens at one point.
I got 23rd.
Huh, I got that too, new best rank.
I'm the best in B pilot. Nice.
Interesting mode.
Well, at least I got better with each race.
Same here.
I got 14th.
43rd place in the first race, 38th in the second, and 21st. 57 points in the first race, 62 in the second, and 79 points in the third.
Oh, I think below. I'm like 5 places below you, T crazy. Oh well.
I tied with 14th.
Dude,
I turned the
I
game
beat
around.
Alien Boiva, that's for sure. Alright,
I leveled up.
let's see if
Alright,
I did.
Finished top 25 in the mini pre. I got a new color for the Blue Falcon. I'm gonna never use it because I never used the Blue Falcon.
Okay, I'm on the main menu, so what's up?
Hold on while I
Got a
change my
lap and a half
color.
left of what I'm doing.
Okay, so we're gonna
Okay.
wait. We're gonna wait,
Hmm
and we're going to join the classic special event.
I can work for that.
Says there's 8 minutes and 46 seconds left.
Says
We'll have time to
46
join it.
now for me.
We'll have.
Well,
we'll have
I'll be
time to
joining you
join
guys sooner than I thought. I got hit from behind again.
Wow. I think I have something to do with PV's performance. I should come more often to these things.
Nah. No
That was
matches.
more me than you, DL. Trust me on that.
I like to see the evidence go the other way around.
He's like Surge on these in this game.
Yeah, I was about to say because like the last couple of weeks when I see your posts like he's doing so well, I was like, okay, you guys can clearly play. You play this more than me, so you're better. But if I can just get into PV's psyche, that's all I need to do to jinx him, even if he says it is
You
his
don't
fault.
want that on you.
It's like I'll tell y'all this. Classic. It plays like 200cc.
Huh? Okay.
Okay, so we want to do classic this time.
Yeah. All right.
Alright.
I'm gonna start the countdown.
And say go at
3.
the end, please.
Okay. I'll say it. 3, 2, 1, go. Gosh.
I had to press another A, so I may be delayed.
This reminds me of that scene from Lethal Weapon where they go,
Okay,
is it 3, 2, 1, go, or is it 3, 2, 1?
I don't think either of y'all are in here.
I'm
I
going
see
down.
Dan.
I see Alien Boiva.
I see
Where
I see D.
where are y'all
Lurster.
going? Where are y'all going?
Crazy's one of my rivals.
Where are y'all going?
I don't know.
Okay, so I'm only in here with PV then,
Okay,
because
so
our race is starting.
Okay.
same thing with us.
Yep.
Let's go, PV.
Woohoo.
I'm in the majority.
Wait,
Saudi original.
Alien
I
Boiva.
win.
Alien Boiva's my rival. No,
Why is the screen cut?
it's the classic.
The original. It's the original aspect ratio.
No, I don't like it.
No
I'm getting
Doesn't take
dizzy.
your health.
I'm getting dizzy looking at this ratio. I did a very long time ago. That time I'm being serious.
Like
A
you
real
were
long time
real
ago?
expert, Robert.
Oh gosh, I'm crashing and burning.
Oh, oh, oh,
Seriously,
oh,
I
oh,
think I'm getting sick.
oh, 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 oh.
I don't know how these people caught up with me. God dang it.
I'm gonna die.
I think I'm doing
It
well.
can't be helped.
All things considered.
I think there were 2 Kims in here. There's a break button, guys.
What is that?
Pressing nothing.
Oh,
Button you don't
It's the-
press.
yeah, you clearly
Oh
don't use that.
no! Crashed out.
I'm surprised you
Jeez.
crashed out before I did. Man, you say this mode is fast. I feel like I'm so slow though.
I mean, if you used to 99, it's faster than that.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when you go off the ramp, you need to just like hold down the entire time.
Woo. Oh, oh.
like you won't get enough height when you're going. Because like I'm speaking of Red Canyon 2, like that one long jump.
Which I think we're on right now.
I took a shortcut and died.
No, Dealerster.
Finish number 12.
Famous last words.
Congratulations, PB.
Took out all the rivals. Oh
Darn.
yeah.
Even.
Okay.
Oh, I got
Okay.
a Super Nintendo controller. Yeah, I got a new practice.
I got fourth. Okay, I'm good with there.
Yeah. I saw Donnie just got fourth.
Okay, so let me know when y'all are ready. We're gonna go back into classic,
Good.
and I'm gonna say this. When I say one, I want y'all to go in.
Okay.
Aww.
It's like when I say one.
Hold on a
Like
moment.
Right after, it's like right after one, I want y'all to go in.
Okay.
When I say go, I'ma go in.
Okay.
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 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh no, I went in before one.
You have failed this city.
There's space in this one.
for
There's
sure.
6 people in here.
I see Alien Boiva again. The
There's 7
Dealerster.
people. I see purple beard. I see purple beard. That's it.
Maybe
You'll
you
have
should just
13
go in the
seconds.
Maybe you should go in the same time as us. I'm not understanding this.
I mean, the room's far from full as far as the representation right now.
Well, we're starting our race.
Yeah, we're about to
Wait.
start ours.
Wait, we don't have 20 people? Let me see.
Now we do.
I swear,
now.
they won't let you start the race if you don't have the completed people.
Well, I mean, it puts people in there. It's like, how do I
Bum,
keep getting in here
ba-dum,
with PB, but not
bum.
y'all?
But I don't even know that.
Well, you went in at go, so
When did PB go in?
I mean, I listened to your instructions and went at 1.
I
Interesting.
went in before one.
I went in as one. That makes no lick of sense.
Oh gosh. What is this icy stuff?
And why is it in big blue of all things?
Well, it's called White Land.
Yeah, I recognize the music.
I'll pretend
see
Danimal
AB.
is Danny.
Yeah, I can't spin. What is up with that?
You can't spit in this
Disabled
one.
in this mode.
Yeah. Because this plays like the original game, which didn't
You
have
don't
the
get the
spinning.
smart steering or the spin attack.
Yeah, I noticed the smart steering is often.
How
Isabel,
much
get
prefer
out of
having
here.
I like the smart steering.
I like it, but I can see it as a little bit of a handicap right now.
There's Frank. Ha. Get back here.
The more I play in this... Oh, I'm in rank zone out. Because I said I'm supposed to be 16. Oh, well. Well, like I was doing better because I wasn't getting that much damage, or maybe because this course is a little bit easier to navigate. I can't tell.
Oh, owie.
Maybe ranked out, whoever he is.
So close. I had first for the majority of that race.
And I'm second. I'll take that.
Got 10.
Whew.
I got second place as well.
Defeated 3 rivals.
I defeated 4.
I'll meet you guys on the main menu.
Same.
I need one more point for another ticket that I don't have.
I
Got
think we
another
played a
ticket
half
out
an
of
hour.
40.
played a half an hour F099. Just saying.
Alright, so I'm gonna do the lucky ranks real quick because I have 5 of them. So I'm gonna do that.
Alright.
If y'all haven't, y'all can go ahead because I know.
I've already did a while ago.
Let's see.
That mini pre's back up if we wanted to do one of those, then head over to Ridge Racer.
3 matches.
I got 4 matches.
I got 3.
One of my mystery ranks was 94. But I didn't get that one matched. I see one more bounty chip. So I want to do the mini pre.
Sure.
All right. So let's count down. We're gonna all join at go. So are you all ready?
Rep.
Mhm.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. We're all gonna be in here.
Probably. I see the Lurser and Purple Beard.
There's Agent Luigi.
And T Crazy.
Jessica.
That's Mr. L
Travis.
to you.
There's Good Jorb.
That's Mama Luigi to you.
There's Different.
There's Good Jorb. What the heck is a Jorb?
Big Ken is different.
Like a
Is
jerk, but
different.
not.
There's a Kachow. Right
Kerchow.
from there's someone different than us. Kill the person that's different from us.
Some canned different kanji.
Licorice.
There's Stas.
Dr. Screw.
I saw that as well.
I just saw that one.
There's
What are we
Snowflower.
playing as? What are we playing as?
I think I saw one as Fey Witch.
Let's go to
Uh-oh.
Port Town.
I got Wild Goose.
Wait,
Hopefully I can finish
screw
the
it.
race.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wait, I got Golden Fox. Mine. My favorite one.
Oh, let me show some love.
Stay foxy.
Showing the love in sparkles.
Let's go, gentlemen.
2, 3, now. Whoops.
I don't know if you've been on this one, DL, but
No.
it gets pretty hectic, like on the second lap.
It's a sandstorm. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. 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 Da 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 da.
What's with these turns?
It's so rude. If you use the brake, you can get through them pretty quickly.
Got to use the brake to get through. Whoops.
Oh, the laps on this are short.
Somebody just
Bum
blew up.
ba-dum ba-dum bum 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 bum. Hey there, Purple Beard.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, goodness.
Me just having fun.
I guess it's this lap then. Oh man.
Whoo. Da 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 da. Can't believe that song is in
Can't see,
Fortnite.
I can see.
I can barely see.
What is that
I
right
get
there?
screwed over again.
Oh gosh.
Dang it.
Oh no.
No. I'll do this for the both of us. Wait, Alien Boy was my rival? Aw.
Oh gosh. Get out of my highway. I need to get a good place.
What are you gonna say?
This is a really fun time for me to say I'm really loving this game right now.
I saw PB's dummy vehicle. I got 10th place.
Yeah, at least I beat Alien Boyva.
I got about 25 points out of being crap car.
Let's
God.
make these places. Ooh, 10th place. I'm 46.
I'm first place in B pilots. and 26th in Wild Goose.
I'm second in S Pilot.
I'm 10 in Superstar Collector. I mean, Super Spark.
A Super Spark. Licorice.
One of my rivals is Mars.
Like a trappy.
And Fey Witch.
I've entered in another race just to occupy the time till y'all finish.
Y'all want to switch to Ridge Racer after this?
Sure.
Yes.
I'm just a regular green goose.
Same
I'm
here.
green, so does that mean I'm a green goose?
Well, you know what they say. It's not easy being green.
Thank you, Kermie.
It's not that easy being green.
Why does this
Okay.
truck look so futuristic?
Is it in the future?
No, it's in the future. It looks more into the future. I don't even know how that makes even more sense.
So, do you want to go back to the future?
In the year
Yeah, that was
2000.
In the year 3000, not much has changed, but they live underwater. I mean, what?
Out of my way, green gooses.
And your great granddaughter is doing fine. Doing fine.
Oh my gosh. And this is why I don't use the green goose.
Boy bands, and another one, and another one, and another one.
Oh gosh.
You're more of a gray goose.
God dang. Okay. Lot of green geese over here.
Go. Now, where's the untitled one? That one should leave us alone. Of causing chaos. Hey there, T-Crazy.
You don't recover much. Oh gosh. I'm going in. I'm going up.
Going on up to the east side.
We finally got a piece of that pie.
Moving on up like George and Wheezy.
Still in this.
Same.
Goodness.
This thing's steering sucks.
I'm not a fan of it either. I was gonna say, very careful.
Go.
And I
20 seconds.
28th. Whatever.
I beat Flatfoot, that's all.
None of my rivals.
Ka-chow.
I see that one as well.
There's Alien Boy.
Well, I managed to finish the race not playing against you guys.
I don't know what the difference is.
I'm here. I'm telling you. There's something to it.
If I told you.
Where's
Hmm.
DL?
I'm 40th. Wait.
Nice.
I'm so confused. Didn't they say I was 39? I knew they're moving around my
Fourth in
placements.
brawling, fourth in super spark collector. 5 out of 7 is A pilot.
Oh.
Yeah, you're getting points every race for like whatever you place. So it's like Mario Kart.
Oh, yeah. I just saw I was
Just one or
39
two.
again.
I didn't see.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh.
And I'm this guy again. Why am I a goose
I'm
again?
first.
For a little while.
How's that green goose white?
If it becomes a Power Ranger,
Poison.
What's with this turn? Whoa.
let it be Tommy Oliver.
Wait, why does this music sound familiar?
It's the same.
It's
music from
Silence.
Fort Town 1.
Oh, yeah, I thought it was
Sounds like
Silence.
that- it sounds like that remix thing from Ultimate. with the English lyrics.
Yeah, it is.
That's what I'm saying. That sounds familiar.
F-Zero.
I still like the. Hmm. I think I heard about that. Yeah.
Daytona.
I
Let's
still love the
go
ultimate
away.
version. That is so cool.
Epona.
Don't ever mix Epona with F-Zero.
Talking
We
about
can't.
Daytona.
It's all about the horsepower.
That did not last that long.
I know. Just see this stupid.
What the hell? It's like magnets on the track.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, it is night after all.
I'm on Snake Way and I can't get off.
You're still in a dream?
Okay, Goku.
No.
Go Super Saiyan, it helps.
Yeah.
Stupid magnet, stop it.
My way.
You-
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna crash out.
This race.
F-Zero.
Yay, more health.
Okay. Come on. Stop trying to hit me. Alright.
Hit me.
Hit me. They just went up into the sky.
I didn't see that coming.
You never saw it coming.
Let's go.
Oh, finished 10th. And defeated 4 rivals.
I don't think I'll beat anybody. Stupid car.
Ninth
Okay.
place.
Jeez,
At least I made it to the top
Single
25.
star, 26. Look at you playing this. Maybe I can get into places that you guys are doing, but at least I'm getting better each in each race. Yeah. I have to say a happy skill in any game I play.
I mean, y'all placed
7.3.
2 places from each other. Alien boy.
46th
11th
place in the first race, 39th place in the second, and 26th.
Alright, I'm on my 3rd race in this.
Okay, so we're going to Ridge Racer now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be there as soon as this race ends.
11th place, y'all.
Let me see if my 64 controller actually finished charge. Ah, it did. Cool.
Top 25 in the mini pre. Got a new color for the wild goose.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah, brother.
Okay, let's get this 64 controller. going.
Surprising nobody wanted to play. I mean, like, any viewers that might have F-099, which is a free game on the NSO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Launch me, please. Oh, sorry.
It's fun. We all know this.
I said it's at 7.2 out of 3. 7.3 out of 10 fun for me.
7.2 out of 3? Okay, that's a pretty good rating.
Hey, challenge Alex.
Mm.
So I'll switch over to I'll just go ahead and switch over to the
Ridge
You
Racer.
want to host a lobby for the other one?
yeah, I can do that.
Yeah. I have to see how the controls for this game is since I never knew it existed. I don't know how it. Well, I can imagine how it played, but imagine how it plays different than how I think I'm gonna play it.
It's like I would like to play a game like Party Animals. It's a me, Mario.
Oh, that's
It's
nice.
something new to play? What?
Huh.
Hell yeah.
What?
It's
It's
like
Ridge
Christmas.
Racer. Ridge Racer.
Ridge Racer.
We also have
Almost
Extreme
like
G. We also have Extreme G, wrecking balls.
Hmm.
Because it was for the original, right?
All right.
Was it? I think it was.
Oh wait, we have to wait for someone to be there, don't we? Don't we have to be
Crazy's gonna
invited
make
or
the lobby.
something?
Yeah, Crazy's gonna do that in a second.
I'm
Okay.
sorry,
No
I
one
had.
to see.
Oh my
Sorry,
god, don't
guys.
screw me out of finishing on this one. God, you gotta be fucking kidding. I was fourth
Gotta-
place.
You
I
gotta
was
be
near the
flipping
finishing
kidding.
the race, and I got hit from behind and lost all my life. My god.
Why do you do this to yourself? It makes it seem so easy. I haven't crashed. Well, I crashed out once.
Okay, I see that.
I didn't crash. I got crashed into, and they took the last bit of energy I had.
I invited you all.
Nice.
Alright, so I guess you all.
And I was on the last lap of the last race. Alright, let me see what I get, and then I'm heading over to Ridge Racer.
The game has been swapped to Ridge Racer. You played Ridge Racer at McDonald's?
I know what I played at McDonald's. I played Majora's
Oh no,
Mask.
Bill.
And you don't want to know how I did that. It's a
I
bad
played
story.
Mario Kart DS on McDonald's Wi-Fi.
There we are.
I played Mario Kart DS on neighbor's Wi-Fi.
Yay! I joined.
Played it on the laundromat Wi-Fi. It was like, how's this guy lapping me? That is where my hatred of snaking began.
Oh yeah, it's like I just hate that. I'll try to get the chat on the screen when like it's actually booted up here.
But you're not in it yet.
Yeah,
Well,
you wouldn't.
we're just waiting.
Yeah, for you.
Yeah.
Well,
'cause,
I'm ready to join.
Okay, so let me. Invite sent. Let's see. When Hyena was younger, the McDonald's he went to had Ridge Racer, Mario Party 3, Dr. Mario 64, and Mickey Speedway USA.
I actually had that
Yeah,
Mickey Speedway thing.
Because Ridge Racer came out in 2000 along with Majora's Mask. So it's intriguing depending where you were or where you lived that you well not to say all McDonald's would have the same kind of like games, but I could remember what the other games are, but obviously I'm gonna remember Majora's Mask more than anything else, so
The connection got better when PB got in here.
then keep going.
Keep going. Okay, let me see which one.
Hmm?
Connection's unstable, y'all.
Oh yeah. I guess that's to be some.
Software Technology Corporation.
We're done.
Are we gonna see the
Um.
lady cross? Yeah, there she goes.
Hmm.
Okay, someone's gonna get a seizure.
That's probably gonna be true.
29 frames per second.
Remember, the original Mario Kart 8 with 59 frames per second.
Oh, that's. Oh god. That was nightmare to hear.
Oh my gosh.
Oh god.
Let's see. I'm just seeing what I
Whole
can do
screen,
here.
what the whole screen says it just doing for us. I mean, did it have a widescreen setting for this game?
I kinda doubt it.
Nah, I don't think it did.
Huh.
It's like I can.
Yeah, it's those black borders. It's not gonna get anything bigger than outside of the. Yeah, make it that big. That's good.
That's good.
Instrument
That's kind of
display.
cool.
Wait, this. Wait, this doesn't have like a screen thing that you can do about that? Apparently not.
I'm not seeing anything in here. Because I don't like anything that has to do with like expanding the aspect ratio. That's a game specific thing.
I see. So what we're doing?
Multiplayer.
Battle stage. I guess we'll do.
Stage.
Let's do stage. Of course, 4. Let's choose that.
Yeah, it's
What are
only
the
one
other
that's
ones?
available.
Oh,
It's
that's
the only
the
one available.
Oh, okay. 6
Sure.
And you got
off. What the heck is even going on here?
Oh, it's like... That's stupid. Like, I don't really care for that. I'll go with
What
this.
player I am?
You're a second player.
That's what it looks like. I'll go with this.
Ooh. Wait, I kind of liked being this. What does this mean? AT or MT?
Automatic and
automatic.
manual.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I'll go with automatic.
Yeah, we do not have that many cars. Ooh, Pac-Man. Let's see. Pac-Man, make that mess blue.
Wait, this was made by Bandai? Huh.
How did y'all move? How did y'all pick the
Well-
cars?
Oh, you have to go past that screen, like with the name. So push A, yeah, and then there.
It's made by Namco. How about that?
Yeah, it's bigger than Namco. There's only 4 cars.
I'll go with the one that's obviously... Wonder if I can...
Yeah, so DL, you're the top right.
Hopefully
I'm
that
top-
translates to what the screen we get
It
split.
will. It will.
It would be stupid as if I'm supposed to be over there. Why am I down there?
Hmm.
Okay, okay. See what you're doing, PB. The glue that holds us together.
Motion blur. Oh, bot.
I don't know the controls.
Same here.
Oh, we're in first person.
Oh, okay.
How do we get out of first person?
Push up on the.
There we go. Yeah, I just did that. Okay. How do you drift?
Galaga.
Okay, I'm pressing the shoulder buttons. Nothing's happening.
Same here.
And B is not doing anything. So how the hell do you?
B is brake. You can see your red rear lights light up for braking.
The top one is rear view.
Oh, there you
Is
go.
this a button combination?
As I pushed
Oh.
I just started
Damn.
drifting.
You did?
Oh, it's one of
No,
these.
nothing's happening.
Oh, this has to be one of those things. I'm last place.
We've all been there, man. We've all been there.
I'm pressing L and nothing's happening.
Look, I hear somebody's doing it.
Yeah, no, I'm hearing it too, but I'm not seeing it.
I mean, no duh, Sherlock.
It's like, I forgot if it was ZL or ZR that was the Z button.
Okay, so those don't do anything. Oh, what? Dealerster.
Sorry, that was me. Yeah, that was me. That was me. Sorry, my bad.
They went to the home screen.
I did. I
Yeah.
swear I hit Z.
Darn it, sorry. Oh, it's
I'm in
pressing.
control to this racing. What the hell?
What are y'all doing?
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to
If it was
figure.
the home button, I was just trying to show you that ZR isn't a button to use in this, and that brings up that menu. So sorry.
Oh, so you're bringing up the menu.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
figure how to get out of first.
Because you think
first
menu would be
person.
the home button is, and it's that ZR.
Push up on the right stick.
Yeah.
Push up.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
What does pushing up do?
Get out of first
Getting out of
person
race.
mode. That was like whatever. I didn't want
Oh, you're talking
that.
about to see yourself?
Yeah, I didn't want to be there.
Oh, okay. I thought you were still trying to figure out how to do the drifting. 'Cause I was like, what the heck?
First place.
I'm fine with fifth.
PB colored like Wario.
Wario time.
Oh, look, purple and gold.
Okay, I'm fourth. That's good enough for me.
I don't know if I was a victim of my racing skills or my car.
Rumble.
I'm just trying to figure out how to drift. I'm not paying attention to anything else.
I did it on the first lap, but I couldn't do it again.
I think it's one of the shoulder buttons, maybe.
I tried both of them. Nothing's happening.
Yeah, that's how I was pushing, and it's like that was how I did it the first time, but I couldn't do it again.
Because it's one thing to press it, it's another to like hold it. Next race, but I thought there was no more tracks to race on.
Next race,
Oh my
same track.
Oh no, it's not. It's not the same one. There's 3 laps here.
Oh. I'm bumping into PB.
Oh goodness.
Hey, how do you get into trouble this early?
Sorry.
What?
So I pushed minus.
Why did you push minus? We were having a great thing.
I was trying to do something.
You did, but you did the wrong thing.
I was trying to do something else.
Okay, I'm just gonna stop figuring out. If
Hey,
I
this
drift, I
track's
drift.
eerily reminiscent of track 1 from Beetle Adventure Racing with the
Okay,
scenery
this is a
slightly.
yeah, this is a different track.
Has mountains.
I wish I could check the controls.
Probably should have done it from the beginning, but I wanted to be surprised.
Same.
I think like the thing that popped up at the beginning was probably the music. Like there were
Wait a
words
minute.
on the bottom. There were words on the bottom of the screen. I was like, that didn't appear before.
I think I figured out how to drift. I think.
Actually, for a 64 era racer, this isn't looking too bad.
It was maybe-
Not gonna lie, it doesn't.
But it still doesn't look too bad.
Well, if it wasn't running 4-player split screen, it'd run a little smoother.
Yeah.
It looked like
Yeah.
it had the RAM expansion pack logo on the box art.
I just figured out.
Because not a lot of games used it.
Yeah.
I can only think about like Majora's
Oh,
Mask
okay,
needing
okay.
it.
I think. Let's see.
I said I wasn't gonna figure out drifting.
Wait, how did you get in? Wait, never mind. I was asking how did you get in front of me? Probably there was a shortcut, but I'm like not even trying there.
Hey Max. How do you do? When you're going around the corner, tap B. Like this. Like, I guess when you're turning. Like that.
I see.
I don't know if you guys are watching, like, taking a peek at my screen.
I did. It's gonna be like highly situational though. I think it's better if I just don't
Weird
press that
in
button.
What way?
I tried it and it didn't work for me.
Yeah, I thought I did it and it looked like, but I wasn't sure.
I think it's better. I think it's.
Move this a little closer.
Oh well.
I think it's better if I just gently tap on my thing. There's not like too many drift stuff that I can to. It isn't really a problem.
Yeah, I could try. I could see what's going on after the race. Gosh.
It's kind of like Mario Kart 64's drifting, where it's like you don't want to drift like that because it feels like a consequence. I don't think they perfected drifting until like Double Dash came around.
Yay.
Double Dash had the best drifting in my opinion.
Yeah, no contest.
Like 8 is not that bad. It's simplified, but I like the motion that you have to do to Double Dash.
You know,
Yeah.
Do something real quick just to check something. Like after the race is over.
Whew.
Yeah, because it'll probably sound louder. You have 20 seconds, DL.
Alright, I'll finish the race.
In 15 seconds?
They're nearly there.
The finish line is
10,
there.
9, 8, 7, 6. Man, if only you braked and trolled us.
Woo, you did it. Okay, so before we do anything, let me check something real quick.
Okay.
Be right back. Yep.
Yourself before you wreck yourself.
Meanwhile, I guess I could check out something on my end. Hmm.
Maybe it'd be better if I played this game not on a 64 controller. Let's say I would figure out drifting with the blade or whatever like that, because tapping B is not working for me.
How to figure out what's going with the audio on my end, or at least the game audio. Gosh darn it. Hmm.
Okay, back. Is this set like with my mic settings or whatever? It sounds louder on stream, so. You all ready for the next race? Okay, so that was actually another track, so.
Yeah.
I think as far as the drifting goes, I think. Oh.
One, go! Taking your time, aren't you? What's wrong? Into trouble? 3
I don't know.
laps to go.
Like it has to do.
The tapping it doesn't seem to work.
Try double.
Yeah, that's not the same.
Yeah, I feel.
Because,
Yeah, I'm
not
just.
Go ahead, please.
Yeah, I think you have to do it while you're charging.
I'm not sure if that has anything to do with the NC control. I'm not really sure.
I think I'm just going to lightly tap while turning.
Okay, I'm tapping
There's
while turning.
there's no way I'm going to do any
I'm
drifting.
just gonna-
I mean, it's
Every
working
time-
for me.
Yeah, and every time you say that I want to try and I get my performance.
Could be your car.
Could be.
I mean, me and you have the same goal. He's like drifting all around, like on the straightaway.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I should be able to do that too.
He just like randomly stops. Kind of like straight out.
2 laps to go.
I think I'm just fine.
Doing the thing that they do in the I think the music is as loud as it can go. It's like
Good with me. I can hear it perfectly fine on my end. It ain't me.
Oh, that expert drifted. That's how you race.
Player 1 is in the lead.
Indeed.
The final lap. Make it your best.
Bad track, really.
This is a good track, all things considered. Wonder if Ridge Racer 64 is kind of like what they did with Resident Evil 2.
What do you mean?
Oh, like,
Underground content.
yeah. I'm just curious of how this came to be.
Nice money.
Okay, it's the last stretch. Keep going.
Keep going.
Oh, look, all of our times are 99. I wonder what up with that. Weren't we all, like, timed or whatever the last time? That's weird.
It was probably after everybody finished that it started coming out. I didn't really notice the timer until the last race. Final standings. The final standings. Congratulations, Crazy. You are the champion.
Woohoo!
Nice Pac-Man car.
Woohoo!
20th anniversary.
Might take a different car.
Configuration. Alright, so downshift, upshift, so LR, brake, accelerate, Z button, downshift.
Yeah, so it's definitely brake, which makes sense, but I just can't do it for some reason. I have to do this on my
Upshift
phone.
would let you go faster, right?
Yeah, if you're using the manual transmission.
Oh, hold on. Say that again.
If you're a manual transition, then probably would.
How
Oh
would it?
yeah, it says you can choose.
Mm.
Classic Revolution.
Maybe try classic and see what happens.
Let me see the audio settings.
Oh, finally, I got that to work. Woohoo! Now to turn my video capture device down a little bit. I think I'll just put it to 0.6.
Okay.
Whew!
The controller configuration actually changed. I'm doing that. Oops. Let me go back to it.
No, it's the same. So something still must be different despite how you they say because remember it's just changing the way you drift. So let's see what happens.
Maybe it's
That's
rolling
the car
out.
I was racing.
This one or this one?
That one, the RT. I was racing with that.
So it's a good thing I picked the pack racing one because I'm more of an acceleration person. I like it. Man.
Oh, I guess we're watching you at most. So I guess I'll just adjust my volume stuff right now.
Yeah, I'm just looking at stuff right here. I'll let you know when we start. The game slot. Reset records. I want to reset these records. I was like looking at stuff. Oh no, what am I doing?
Well, good luck.
I'm retiring.
It's called quick. It's called quick race or quick play for a reason.
I've done a quick grab.
I thought you gotta go to multiplayer to race multiple people.
Yeah, makes sense.
Renegade. For life?
Revolution, Renegade.
Or Elba.
Okay, so we're at stage mode. Race a stage in teams. Battle mode.
I wonder what battle modes looks like.
Yeah. 4 player. Okay, so we actually have more stuff to work with here.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
We did Grand Prix.
yeah, we
most
only
stages
did
are enough.
we only did 3 races, didn't we?
Yeah.
So that's what's showing there. So it looks like in total there could be up to like, what is that? 20, 18 courses or something.
Hold
Not
on.
looking at how
1,
many
2,
races
3,
there is.
4, 5, 6, 21 courses. Wait, no. 20 courses.
I was off by 1.
Okay, let's see. Select the number of laps.
Just on like the third part, the last of the 8, 7, it's only 2 courses.
Yeah. Handicap rate? No. Y'all don't even want to put in your names. You just want to.
Yeah, I'm a player.
I'll go with Pac-Man. Waka Waka. Let's see here. I guess I'll go with a generally pink color.
I'll go with this one now.
We
Just
go
like
with
the more
Bonnie.
colors here. Cause like we're going into battle mode, and I wanted to try manual, but I'll just do automatic. You pretty much have to go after the after the numbers to, after the numbers and symbols to blank it out.
No, back to thing.
Let's try on a different vehicle here. Just so y'all know, this isn't how the game normally runs. We have a 1 bar connection here.
Really spotty connection.
It's not normally like this, but it's normally like this with us 4. So, yeah.
Alright, I think thanks to
Almost
you,
over.
I'm able to hear the game audio and your audio on stream now.
Oh,
Wait, what? What in the world? How am I only going... I'm pressing the 8 button. How am I only going 18 things per hour here? What? There we are.
Oh, did you pick manual?
Probably.
Yeah, you have to shift gears. It's like L and R. R to go up, L to go down.
I did not know that was a thing.
Yeah, the world's automatic now. Oh gosh. Ooh. It's like, this is the classic?
Automatic? Isn't there a Pointer Sister song or something?
Oh, jump.
Yeah.
It might be the handling of this car, but it's really not good. Drifting, I mean.
If you're not rubbing, you're not racing.
Well, if you're not racing, you're not ridging.
Oh gosh.
Well, it's not accepted by the panel of judges.
You know what's track I wish they would bring back for Mario Kart 9 or
Oh, this
X
is
to
pod
see
racing.
how bonkers it would be? Bring back Mushroom City. One of the
forgot
best.
that.
Great.
Bring back one of the goated city treks ever.
I'll give you that.
You know what? The music always
We'll
reminded.
see Wario Coliseum come back.
I really want that one as well as the one obvious course they have neglected from all of 64 that should make an appearance and then leave Nintendo 64, Mario Kart 64 alone. They just have one track, and it be
Banshee Boardwalk, don't you?
no Wario Stadium, the original.
I'd be game for Wario Stadium returning.
And Wario Coliseum in the same game.
In the same cup.
That would be
What
bonkers.
about-
Just did
what
2
about-
laps.
What about Wario's shipyard?
Leave
Yes.
it in the dust for all I care.
Okay.
How dare you? Wario Shipyard was great.
I think it looks bland and mediocre at best. In all honesty.
What? That's like saying Boo Lake looks boring and mediocre.
No, Bootleg actually perfectly fits its aesthetic. I don't even know what I'm
Okay, so
supposed to
it's
look
an
at.
aesthetic thing why you don't like Wario Shipland because Wario has nothing to do with ships or something, or what's going on?
It looks drab and boring. I don't know what's. It looks ugly from an artistic standpoint. I just don't get
Interesting.
why it looks that way.
'Cause I would say sometimes I have an artist point of view. I may not be an artist in the ways of anything like playing an instrument or drawing, but as they say, art is subjective. So you're definitely seeing something that we don't, and I think it's pretty creative. Well, there's obviously more creative courses than Wario Shipyard, but
I mean, it does have good elements to it, but I just never liked how it looked, in my honest opinion. If it were if it did return into a future
Yay.
thing, I really wish they could change how it looks. On the
I
original,
understand how I got found. When I was
There's
reading
a
what I had
there's a good
plans.
there's a good chance they would, because any you know,
That was a close
track
race, by the way.
that returns, they change it up slightly. It's
Only
very
lightning
rarely
I just wanted to look
Very
more
rarely.
gracefully.
gracefully.
not look-
Wario, there's nothing graceful about Wario. Like, you can say that about Waluigi, but
You know,
We
you
did
know
it,
what?
y'all.
The thing is, actually, I should probably say, like, out of all of the courses that he has, I think it's probably the most. Let's see here. Out
I'm
of
the
all
champion again.
the other ones, the other Oreo courses seem more colorful than Oreo Shipyard, in my honest opinion. That's what I mean.
yeah, okay.
Like Shipyard looks drab in comparison.
I definitely get what you're saying here. Like, I'm not
He
saying
feels
all
more
of Wario's courses are flashy and colorful. I think I just like the element themes, that there's a bunch of crash-looking haunted ships, and you're going underwater and you're coming in and out. So I like all those elements. So I'm looking at more like the elements and not how it really looks. Because at the end of the day, I'm not saying that people race on Mario tracks for how it looks, but just like what the track can offer with its, you know, substance, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I would
changed
be
up
I would be fine with that if it weren't associated with Oreo, in my opinion.
Oh,
Yeah, so-
okay, I understand. Go ahead, crazy.
Yeah, so I changed up the collision and the drifting again.
Hmm. Is it still on classic?
No, it's on Revolution now.
Okay.
Like Dance Dance
So you want
Revolution.
Revolution.
Maybe. Let's see.
Need to bring back Dance Dance Revolution.
You mean the one for the GameCube?
Just in general, I think.
Doesn't Friday Night Funk basically fulfill that nowadays?
I don't even know what that game is that you're talking about.
See, like regular
It's basically a rhythm game.
Oh.
From what I've seen, it seems
No,
it
I'm
uses
saying
the directional
the
stuff
game
like
that Danny was talking about. I never heard of that game.
Friday Night Funkin'. I'm pretty sure it's a rhythm game that has the same kind of arrow
that-
themes from
Oh, that, yeah.
Dance Dance Revolution.
Teams of 2 or teams of 3? I mean, 2 teams or...
2 teams, because there's 4 of us. I don't know how you
Yeah,
can do
2
that
teams.
with 3.
What are you talking about?
I mean, we could pick 6 people in a race.
Yeah,
Okay,
but who
fine,
cares
let's go
about
with
that?
3.
I mean, it's up to you guys.
Go to the second. Go to the second option.
Off.
Okay, so... Who wants to be teams?
See, there should have been 2-on-2, because having 3 teams now, it just seems weird.
Ta-da!
See? There's no point of having a team 3. Unless someone's just gonna
I mean-
be alone on each team.
There's gonna be 6 racers.
Okay, fine. So I'll be with, is that Danny? Yeah, I'm with Danny.
I think so.
I'll be
I'll
on
go
team
for
2.
Oh,
I wonder if I can do this.
I'll just go all yellow.
Oh, I can do that.
I noticed that 6 races where there better be CPUs where there's team 1 is.
There we are.
It's like, I would do manual transmission. I'll do it.
Automatic.
You guys good? Ready?
Yep.
Mhm.
Let's go.
I'm gonna make magic happen.
3, 2,
quiet race in your
This
dreams.
is gonna be a great race. 2 laps. I thought this was set for 3.
That was the teams.
Oh gosh.
Oh jeebers. Turn around, bright eyes. What?
Goodness. Okay, I think we'll just stick with the Ridge Racer 64 drifting system.
I don't even bother to drift that once.
I wonder if I should ever make that a highlight, if that comes around.
Keep it up, PB. Oh, there you are.
What in the world?
Wow.
PB, are you okay? Going far? Wait, he's the one
Third
that
place.
keeps on.
Danny, you know that you're the one that's below me, right? You're the bottom left one.
Well, I guess that makes sense. I'm always used to be down on the lower right one. Well, I know I'm not going to win anything.
Why did I just start drifting there?
Because you can. Got third. Yay.
I'm not picking
Sorry,
manual.
sorry, Ma. I done goofed. Wait,
Well,
they
yeah,
have.
10 seconds anyway.
Well, I'm
In
not
the
going to
meantime,
live
run
that
out.
down. Well, at least for seconds.
I'm sorry, PB. I don't know. I don't want to do the next race.
Hmm.
We can try that again. Because like if we
Up
do
to
team,
team with them.
if we do teams of, well, if you do 2 teams, somebody has to be the odd man out. Well, never mind. It's 2 of us. Okay.
Yeah. There's another car. Is it this?
Oh wait, hold on. I need to back out. Sorry.
Hmm.
I need to change some options here.
Alright. Meanwhile, I need to definitely get a good drink of water.
That's all good.
Take a mini pause.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm getting a beverage myself.
Change that.
Yeah, we've been streaming. Well, I've been streaming for at least like 2 hours by now.
go anywhere. But
And I should have realized that I was on the lower left area. My bad.
let's like look in the garage here real quick.
RT
Those
solution
kids are back there.
sounds like an RT failure to me.
Alright, let me go get something to drink. I will be right back.
Hmm.
There's one thing I could check on.
Alright, I'll be on in a second. Going for the actual beverage. How did I use the restroom? Woo.
Oh, you have got to be kidding me.
What happened?
Say, you know I was... Yeah, so Ridge Racer 64 is an independent Ridge Racer game, but you'll never guess what else it's Ridge Racer 64 is on.
Mm-hmm.
What, like
DS.
PS2 or something? Oh. I remember them putting a Ridge Racer on the DS. Did they just
Yeah.
put a 64 on the DS?
Yeah, they pretty much did.
Makes sense.
They called it Ridge Racer DS, though.
It should have been Ridge Racer 64 DS.
Like a certain Super Mario.
Exactly.
Alright, I've had a little bit of sip of drink, so if we're ready to start again, I can.
Yeah. So I'm guessing we're all back.
Yep. I don't think I left.
Still
Guys,
welcome
you're
to
not
us.
gonna like this. I need to use a quick restroom break.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna like do something real quick. I want to see how this
Alright,
runs.
do what you need to do.
Regularly.
3, 2, 1, go!
Look how much smoother this is.
I was about to say, how does it feel?
Feels a bit better. Oh, look at that drift. Oh god. I just do that.
Yes,
Then you
sir,
can
the
stop.
new play.
Ooh. Oh, that looked weird.
Very nice cloud reflections on the glass.
I see
I
it.
like reflections on the body of the car.
I'm losing. If you can't tell, the screen is kind of cut off on the sides there.
You guys do that screen adjustment stuff.
Yeah. Oh god. Am I sure? Yes. Oh gosh. It's really weird.
Yeah. Maybe it's different when you're playing multiplayer because it doesn't really matter, but when you're playing by yourself, you need to adjust it back to its default, maybe?
I think you're right, Deal.
Yeah, it makes sense. Let's try setting. Drift mode collision.
There you are.
I could go with configuration, doesn't really do much here. the audio settings, it's like everything's at the max volume available.
Which I'm perfectly fine with.
Yeah, because it isn't like too loud or anything.
Mm-mm.
Excuse me. Let me actually check something real quick here while we wait.
All right.
Currently on Game Facts, I'm just waiting for my phone to. Let me see if there's any cheats.
Oh, how dare you, good sir, on a 25-year-old's game.
Goodness, man.
You know what's gonna turn 25 this year? Final Fantasy
Math.
9. Final Fantasy 9. My gosh. Last year it was Final Fantasy 8.
So what turns down 40 this year?
Mario.
I wonder what they're gonna do.
Woo!
Okay, so there aren't actual like button cheats, just like unlockables and such.
Hmm.
Aww. Which means we have to unlock stuff the good old way.
Darn. Why isn't car attack on?
Hmm.
Anyway, let's go.
Maybe it's an unlockable.
Probably. Alright, teams of
We're
two.
back to
Yeah.
I'm staying exactly where I am.
I am staying exactly where I am.
I'm
If
gonna be
this-
right here. Dang it.
See, what other cry I haven't tried yet?
I'm good as where I am
Mm,
as Bonnie.
Let's do this one. Again. I think I've played as all of them. Automatic. As I sit here and wait with this Diet Dr. Pepper, sponsor me, please.
As I am with
Okay.
my Eagles Hotel California thing.
3, 2, 1.
Alright,
Right. This is gonna be a great race.
I can feel it.
coming in the air tonight.
Is in the lead.
Why does this
No.
remind me of that one stage in Mega Man X?
Oh, the music?
Yeah,
It's one time at band camp. Oh,
God dang it.
ooh, it's crashing into that same area every time.
Excuse me. Oh gosh.
well, you know what they say, life is a highway. I wanna ride it all night long.
you got any karaoke trophies? Haha.
There's the map if y'all want it.
Yeah, 'cause I was wondering where that disappeared to.
Well, I haven't done any vocal stuff in Fortnite Festival recently.
Where you getting those mad drifts from, son?
Me?
Joy-Con drift?
By letting go of the A button, for me anyways.
Oh, this is a good drift. This is a good one. It was. Yeah, it was a good one.
Oh, crap.
Player 4 is bringing up the rear.
How the hell am I in first place now? Where am I going? Stop turning around, you maniac.
is from like the check. This is really weird when it happens.
It's from me trying to drift.
Ah. Excuse me. Oh.
And what a comeback story.
Keep going.
And I'm at the finish line.
Dang it.
Let's see what happens when you don't drift.
When you don't drift, you hit the walls.
But when you do drift, you do hit the walls.
I was hitting the walls a lot more when I was trying to drift.
That was a great race.
Yep, that really was.
Let's continue.
3, 2, 1, go! Alright, this is gonna be a great race. Player 4 is in the lead.
My turning is horrible. Wait up, guys.
No.
Whoa.
Was it tapping the beat that was letting you do the drift?
Yeah, you have
No.
to do that while turning as well.
You just dipped.
Probably Alien Boy. See ya, AB. But yeah, you have to be in a turn while you when you tap B, so you start drifting.
Actually, for me, it's just trying to turn while tapping the A button for me. It's done actually really great results right now.
You're all over the road. Ooh,
It's a cool track, actually.
That's not too bad.
Got the mountains and the seascapes.
Countryside, kind of like it. More like a homely feel.
Yeah, the other 17 tracks probably look better.
Well, make that many, you have to make them diverse. Unless they just saved a lot of time in making this game, and it's just different time of day, same track.
Yeah, one game that I want them to put on here, or like even like multiple games in the series, San Francisco Rush.
I never heard of that one.
Specifically
They weren't
Rush.
too bad.
Specifically Rush 2. 'Cause that was a great game.
I can't wait for the remakes of Suikoden to come out this year, as well
Yeah,
as
it's coming out in March, right?
Is it
As well
similar to
as-
Cruising USA.
and Capcom Fighting Collection 2.
Yeah, waiting on that. I I'd say it's more similar, kind of similar to like this game, in a way. But it's like, I guess you have more control over like your car's physics when you go into the air and stuff like that. Because you can like flip over and like explode and all that, or you can go too fast, hit a wall, and explode.
Speaking to the Capcom Fighting Collection 2, there's a Capcom Spotlight thing next week where that game is going to be shown there. I think that's where we're going to know the release dates. I don't know how you
Finally!
put pre-orders. I don't know how you put pre-orders out for a game that doesn't have a release date. I'd rather
Go on
pre-order something if I
Amazon?
know a release date.
GameStop.
Yeah. You could do that as well.
Probably holding on to anything till we get some stuff nailed down with Switch 2.
We can keep holding on to that, but
Can't wait for April.
Got enough games to work through.
By the way, what games do you think will not be compatible with the Nintendo Switch 2?
Labo, Ring Fit.
That could be that.
Nintendo Switch Sports, maybe, in some capacity.
You mean with
The soccer thingy.
I don't see where the new Joy-Cons would violate the game working.
yeah, cause like how does the leg strap work? Like,
3, 2, 1.
I mean, you just put the. It's like if it's just like a pocket that you slip it into, it's like that shouldn't really do anything.
Yeah, but the new Joy-Cons are larger.
Yeah, that's why it
True.
wouldn't fit. Obviously, it wouldn't fit in Labo, and same thing with Ring Adventure, because that strap is similar.
I mean, the OLED doesn't fit in the Labo.
Yeah.
You know, I wonder if that screen, and it can do 1080, that screen can do 1080p, if they'll do like, I don't know if they do it under the Labo branding, but try and do another VR experiment.
I don't
Like
know,
attach
but I
it
wouldn't.
to your
Yes,
I wouldn't
Virtual-
put it
if
past
Virtual
Nintendo
Boy-
to try.
If Virtual Boy was a financial disaster, I don't think they do VR anytime soon.
They're looking for a way to make it fun.
Remember, there was a VR mode for Ultimate through Labo. You know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
Like,
an
is it-
experiment. Do you think they would ever try?
I used it a few times.
During Smash Night.
No, obviously. And plus, when you play that mode, you can't do it online, and you're forced to play
1v1s.
not 1v1s. You can't do stock. Because I think for that mode, they don't want you to play any other mode because you can't play VR for so long, which is true. But I think, how many VR matches did I do in Smash consecutively over and over again? I think it must have been maybe after 3. I wouldn't say I was feeling sick, but I wasn't really feeling myself.
Like Shulk, right?
And plus, I think there's only and plus I think you can only play on certain stages. Because I kept remembering that I kept playing on Battlefield for some reason. I don't know why, unless that was just a forced choice.
Yeah, don't play on Final Destination.
I should try that. Well, yeah, I can't try that now because all I have is and I can't put my Switch lights in there.
All I have is this cardboard box.
What if you had that Danish cheat? What about it can you can
I'm
cut
gonna
your
try
favorite
something different again.
cheese on it, or whatever that one tagline for that one game was.
Nope. Still can't do it.
How with that attitude?
Oh, it was the Super Mario World's theme, whatever that promotion was. Wait, no, it wasn't Super Mario Worlds. I'm thinking about something else. It was Sonic. It was the first Sonic
Nah.
theme.
Okay, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Was it Sonic 1 or was it Sonic 2?
it was either one of those.
Wildfire 2 is bringing up the rear.
I just have to learn a different way. Doing it right now in this kind of practice is just not worth it.
Oh, the drifting?
Yeah, I can't do it no matter how many attempts I'm doing. I'm not sure if, again, if it's the N64 controller. Not quite sure.
I'm tapping A constantly, and it's doing wonders for me.
I was just tapping A and I was just going back and forth. I wasn't doing anything for me.
Maybe it's my car.
Yeah, it could be the car. Let's drift
And
to
I-
finish.
And I do it as well as moving on the right side it needs to be.
Oh wow. Pay attention where you're driving.
You can do this.
Yay, I made it to the finish.
We did it. Yay.
Wow, it's 1:22 a.m.
Yeah, it's getting pretty
It's 10:21 for me. But see how I'm hard carrying all of that?
The heck, you're a minute behind. How is that even possible?
I'm
Oh,
trouble.
look at that.
Probably,
late. We are the champions.
my friends, and we'll keep on fighting to the end.
Yeah.
Renegade novice.
We are the champions.
We are the champions. No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions
Of the
of the world.
Nintendo 3 increase. New race. We're gonna retire.
Oh, that's all she wrote, and I need to practice how to drift. Holy crap. Not to say that this game wasn't for doing that. The landscapes is what's doing it for me, even though the drifting and that should be all of that, but wow. Yeah, leaving.
You want candy?
Somebody else went to the home menu.
I could do a little more, but
Oh,
I'm
it
kinda
was me.
sleepy.
Sorry, I didn't know what was happening there.
I mean, like, we can
It's
stop.
okay. Yeah. I
It's,
exited
like,
out.
Yeah. It's like, I guess racing game wise, we do have Extreme G and Iggy Wrecking Ball. For the future. And
Oh,
F-Zero X.
Oh, hey there, Wave Race.
Two controllers are connected, no doubt.
Was F-Zero X? That was 4. That was a good game for 4-player fun. Wave Race, I think, only goes to 2.
Oh, right. Oh,
Excite Bike, we did some Excite Bike. I ran 4. It was pretty.
Yeah.
that was pretty fun.
Yeah. I thought playing Ridge Racer would feel like that, but obviously not. There's a difference between bikes and cars.
It has an exclusive 4-player mode.
Ooh.
Ooh. So
What
basically,
was Iggy's Wrecking Balls? I
so
remember
basically-
the name, but I don't.
Yeah, I remember the name. Well, I remember the game. I just never played it.
Remember the game?
I've never heard of this game.
Heard of what?
Iggy's Wrecking Balls.
I think I've heard of it. It's just obviously I've heard of Ridge Racer. I just didn't know there was one for the 64, so that like really surprised me.
Yeah, that blew
Yeah,
my
I thought
mind.
it was a PSX game.
Hmm.
Yeah, same. But
I thought it was a port of a PlayStation game.
I like how the number on the car is 64.
Yeah,
What
because
happened to-
everything was just doing that.
What happened to the other 63? Tell me.
Okay, what happened to the other 63 Marios? Super Marios.
They're
Probably
dead.
went to the
They're all
trash-
dead.
And then went to the trash bin.
I guess you could say the same thing. What happened to the other 63 Mario Karts? Trying to think of other games that were named 64. What happened to the other 63 Donkey Kongs?
Whatever happened-
Kirby's.
What about the
Well,
other
that was
six?
60.
What about the other 64 Supermen?
I see what you did there.
I like how all these games are available when we're all like connected. So I can just play Ocarina of Time, and y'all are just here.
Hmm.
Yeah, play
it'll run,
it, play it, play it,
and it'll run badly because of the connection.
play it, play it, play
They
it.
either can make us or break us.
Because I actually do want to play Jet Force Gemini again.
Hmm.
I got the cart used at a used video
It's-
game store. I tried to play it, and the controls were too weird for me.
Isn't just
Never
Force
played
Gemini?
Jet Force
Oh,
Gemini.
isn't that a worse ver? Oh wait, that's Perfect Dark. Never mind. I never played just.
Perfect
Jet
Dark is a
Force-
better version of GoldenEye. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. But I think
Yeah.
the frame rate is about the same or slightly better. Or worse.
Yeah, but
It's
it's
been a while
not
since I
as.
played Perfect Dark on the 64.
Yeah, but does anybody remember Perfect Dark 64 as their one of the classics of the Nintendo 64 older over GoldenEye?
I think most people would say
Well, that's
that
because
they were.
GoldenEye came first, and GoldenEye was the James Bond reboot during that
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it makes sense that people have more memories of GoldenEye than Perfect Dark on 64.
Yeah, I mean, I think people that have played Perfect Dark, well, that have played both, probably prefer Perfect Dark.
Hmm.
Yes.
Cause like
I heard 1080 was pretty good, but that's only 2-player.
No, 1080.
I remember playing the original and then playing Avalanche.
The only
on the 60.
snowboarding games that I've ever played were the SSX games, so I don't know how 1080 compares.
Cause let me think.
Man, it's been at least over a decade since the last SSX game came out.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Because wasn't there one on the Wii?
There was one on the PS3.
One of SSX Tricky or something.
That was for the GameCube.
Yeah.
Well, didn't they have one sponsored with Shaun White, or was that a different snowboarding game?
I think he had his
He
own.
may-
He,
Yeah,
I
he
think
had
he
his
had
own.
game.
Yeah, he had his own game. Because I remember it was such a basic font.
Yeah, because they wanted like to make him like the poster boy of like snowboarding games.
Just like they tried with Tony Hawk.
Yeah, they got somewhere with Tony Hawk.
Yeah, Tony Hawk's an icon.
Yeah,
So
he
much-
had like 5 of those games made in his name.
Not to mention
Then they just
remake,
went into words.
and then the remake of the first two games.
Yeah, there was supposed to be a remake of the 3rd game, but those guys are helping out in other games now, so we may never get those.
I mean, there's
Which,
been more than 5 Tony Hawk
Yeah,
games.
Yeah, I know there's been more than 5, but I'm just saying those ones were numbered. The other ones were like subtitles. So
But there was one that was numbered in that sub. There's a
true,
sub-
I know it's confusing, and it's like, okay, there was the numbered titles, and then there was the numbers with subtitles and subtitles. But I'm just saying that when it comes to just strictly numbers, there was just ones with just the numbers with, and there was 5 of those.
I played Downhill Jam, and I can say that I played Tony Hawk's Downhill Jam.
Like my brother played it. I think I might have played it.
It was around like 2006 or 2007 because I know Fergie's Deja Vu was out around that time. No, wait, not Fergie. Darn it. Beyonce.
Oh. That's a Fergie. What the heck?
They're like one. It was like
And
one
and Fergie's
good.
London Bridge.
There were like one good.
Is it falling down?
Huh?
London Bridge is falling down.
My Fair Lady.
Falling.
Oh, great. Now I have to remind myself what I'm doing next week.
But yeah, there's one good compilation game that came out on the Wii. I think it also came out on the PS2. I'm not sure. Like the Metal Slug.
I've got that.
Anthology.
That was pretty good.
There was a
Ah.
Metal Slug game for the Wii.
Oh,
Should
yeah,
be
Yeah, it
Metal
was a
Slug
collection,
Anthology.
like 1 through 7
Oh,
or whatever.
collection. Okay, I thought it was like a new entry. Okay,
I think
I would have remembered that.
I
'Cause
I
it's
have
not
a I have a distinct memory of going to a ski resort a long time ago and playing, I think was the first Metal Slug, as an arcade thing. This was probably the first time I have ever played anything from Neo Geo around that time. I didn't even know who the company was.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, makes sense. Yeah, because there was this game store, like this secondhand game store that me and my brother used to go to when like he went to this bookstore called Books a Million to like play the Pokemon TCG. Um, so they had like a couple of arcade machines in there, and it's like that one had I think it like had a few games on it, a few Neo Geo games on it, and one of them was Metal Slug. And we would get it's like we would play on that and like get so many quarters and just try to beat it. Like
Bum ba dum bum bum ba da dum bum ba ba da da dum ba da dum.
yeah, because I think I had that and I think Samurai Showdown 3. It
And they
might
do a
have been
collection on Wii for that one too.
Samurai
For Samurai
Showdown?
Showdown?
No, I don't recall.
I think they well, because I know they have like the arcade, um, like the arcade releases on.
Speaking of SNK, I really hope that City of the Wolves does really well. It's been a long time since the first Scarro Mark of the Wolves game came out. It's been at least like
No,
26 years or so.
no. There's a versus fighting game that was on the Wii that was with Capcom characters. Tatsunoko versus Capcom. I remember actually owning that game for the Wii.
Oh yeah, I know the game that you're talking about.
Yeah, I think that game also had online out because that would be very surprising because that was an exclusive game for the Wii, and I'm pretty sure it had online. I just don't remember. Pretty sure.
Oh,
it did.
okay. They did have one on the Wii. Samurai Showdown Anthology.
Huh.
Because let's see. Because they had the first, second, third, fourth, the regular fifth, and the sixth one.
Honestly,
'Cause
totally underrated fighting games in particular. When you
Now that
think
I
about
about it,
Because I really liked playing 3. Because I think that was the only one that I played. Because like I remember like back in elementary school, there was this burger joint like across from the school that my dad would take me to after school, and like they had some good bacon cheeseburgers. So they had a Samurai Showdown 3 arcade machine in there, and that's where I played it.
speaking of versus, I was like, how many versus Capcom games that are out there? Because I know they're all fighting related, but it's like, how many of them are in total? There must have been more than five. I'm pretty sure there's more than five. Series
are
of
we talking about
versus
like as a total for each for each of the games out there, or just for
No,
Pacific?
just the series that have that say Capcom versus.
Let's see
I'm
here.
pretty sure there's like more than five. I just can't think of all of them at the top of my head.
Well, if we're talking about, well, do you want to go with the X-Men versus Street Fighter route for that? In that case,
No, it has to specifically say Capcom in it.
okay. So let's see here. Marvel versus Capcom, Marvel versus Capcom 2, Marvel versus Capcom 3, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinity. That's 5 games there.
Okay.
SNK versus Capcom. That's basically only 1 there. As for
And then I just mentioned Tatsunoko versus Capcom.
there's Capcom versus SNK, and I think the only thing left is the sequel there.
Trying to
Well, I know you mentioned all the Marvel versus Capcom entries. Like, yes, those count as 5, but I was more saying that, like, there's Marvel versus Capcom, there's SNK, and then Tatsunoko versus Capcom. So, what is that? That's like 3, 4? I was talking about it more like that, not how much in each series, but
Eh,
I was like, you're
I said I
asking
don't
for
think there's a
guys.
lot.
yeah, there's not a lot. If you want to get really specific, there's also Tekken versus Street Fighter. Or was it the other
I
way
also own
around?
yeah, I can't remember, but I regrettably own that game, and people know why I would say regrettably because the way they handled that game was such a botchery.
Yeah. Too bad we can't get the other one now. Oh well.
That's so
Sound
weird because
TP all along.
I was looking at the Samurai Showdown Neo Geo collection that they have on the Switch or whatever, and like every other console, if anybody's interested. Because the one on the Wii, it had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The one is like the one that's on Switch and like every other thing. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, and like 3 fives. It's like
Three
five,
fives.
5 special, and 5 perfect.
Basically like they did with King of Fighters in a sense. Like some games needed to be upgraded. I get that, and it's not the only time they've done something like that. With Final Fantasy 2, they made Fatal Fury 2. They made Fatal Fury Special, and same thing with Metal Slug and Metal Slug X.
Yeah, because like back then I was really confused on that because I know X is basically just 2, but I didn't exactly know what the differences were compared to those.
Oh, there's a
Because
good amount of gameplay differences and a lot more characters to choose from, I'm guessing.
Yeah, that's usually the case. It comes down to characters and modes.
Think of
I
it
was looking through them.
like what they did with Street Fighter.
Yeah, I was gonna say, think about it like that because remember, there's Street Fighter, and then there's Super Street Fighter, and then there's Super Street Fighter and Turbo whatever Challenge Edition or yeah, they keep going on and on and on.
Yeah, this is Street Fighter 2.
Thank gosh we have a definitive one with Ultra Street Fighter 2.
Mm. But speaking of
final
Street
challengers.
Fighter, speaking of Street Fighters, because I know they always do Street Fighters and then they go to Super Street Fighter. The latest Street Fighter hasn't gone to Super yet. I'm pretty sure it's still in Street Fighter 6.
Oh yeah, speaking of
Maybe they're
which,
not gonna go Super.
I I think my Shiranui now playable, or probably I don't know.
Yes. Yes, I heard that she's playable, yes. I
And
have Street Fighter 6, but I haven't played it in a while, and I don't think I'm interested in getting the DLC characters.
guess
Same thing
who's
with Mortal. Hmm?
and guess who's coming to Garo Mar City of the Wolves?
Yes. Same thing
Ryu,
how actually wait, I think
Ryu
I did
and
get the
Chun-Li.
DLC. Oh yeah, I did get the DLC characters for Mortal Kombat 1.
Yeah, I think I do
Thick.
remember like that with Ryu and Chun Li going to that game.
Yeah, that's actually kind of huge now that I think about it.
True, because if those guys are gonna be in Street Fighter, the reverse has to be true. It must have been like some sort of trade deal.
Yeah, I mean after Terry's success in Super Smash Brothers, I think it's because of Ultimate that they decided to do that. There's no
Probably, I wouldn't want to
coincidence.
go that far. Yeah, I wouldn't go that far, but you probably not off the mark. Because nowadays, anyone who wants to make sure that their fighting game is a success, they have to make it a cinematic thing. As like this character is coming here, even though you know this character has already been here, or blah blah blah. Or if it's someone who's never been in the series before, so let's do it special and all that kind of stuff. So I was like, yeah, Ultimate definitely influenced that, but to say that like this is why this character is coming to this fighting game here now.
Play Paper Mario.
You want to do some four-player Dr. Mario?
What?
4-player Dr. Mario.
I am not good at Dr. Mario.
Same here, but I'd
Which is weird.
be
Wait,
willing to
wait,
try.
isn't that Tetris? How are you not good at that? I'm confused.
Dr. Mario is not Tetris.
Dr.
It
Mario
isn't?
is.
Well, I guess
It
I
isn't.
have no right to say that because I don't play Tetris all that often. So why isn't it not Tetris?
Two different
It
kinds
doesn't
of
feel like Tetris.
two different kinds of
that's all you
puzzle
can
games.
say?
There are two different
In terms
kinds
of
of.
line clearing, yes, but in terms of everything else other than clearing lines, they're two different sports.
Okay, so wait,
the-
Tetris is not a puzzle game?
There are two different kinds of
Get back
puzzle
on.
games.
Get back
What?
on. We're playing Mario 64. I mean Dr. Mario 64.
Think of it like.
Not good.
Think of
I'd
it
rather
like
play
the.
the NES.
Think of it like the racing games on the Nintendo 64.
You'd rather play the NES Dr. Mario when
Yeah.
we can go on Dr. Mario 64 with 4 of us playing at the exact same time against each other.
Mm-mm.
With 4
Like I
people.
said, I have no other Tetris games besides the NES and Tetris 99. So sticking also with that with Dr. Mario. Plus, they have awesome music on Dr. Mario.
Well, the
I
NES
don't
one's
even-
two-player only. The 64 version goes up to 4.
I don't even think they played any different.
Probably. Because
Oh, yeah,
that
it's-
means they didn't really advance the
Oh, the
formula.
NES one and they're basically the same, except Dr. Mario 64 gives you a story mode where you go through and fight bosses, but it has a 4-player mode, which the NES one only had 2-player.
Wait, did I just see Wario in there? Go back. Oh, Wario's in this game. That's nice.
I didn't know. I've never played this game, but I didn't know.
And I don't think they've put the Super Nintendo Tetris Dr. Mario out where you could play both games, and then it had a mix and match marathon multiplayer.
Yeah,
Isn't
that
that-
sounds familiar, and it doesn't sound like it's on NSO, SNES.
Wait, wasn't there
that Tetris
Puyo
Attack?
Puyo Tetris?
Hmm.
Yeah,
Tetris
Tetris
Attack
Attack
is
on
on
the-
NSO for Super NES, yes.
So wait. Wasn't there like a Tetris-like game with Dr. Robotnik and some coffee beans or whatever?
Puyo Puyo
Mean Bean
Tetris. I
Machine.
know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
So yeah, but is that
The
Tetris or
Mean
no?
Bean Machine if it's the Genesis version,
that
but I
is- that
don't
is
like
not.
that Puyo Puyo crap.
So that's not like Tetris.
No, that's
It's
No,
not
that one's-
like Tetris at all.
Oh, okay, so the Mean Bean is like Puyo Puyo, but not like Dr. Mario. So how many Tetris clone games are out there? God damn.
They're
I
not
know.
clones.
So they're just
different puzzle
different.
games.
They're
There's
different
different games.
They're different puzzle games
Hmm. That's
Fill
like
the
with different
dots.
fighting games. Okay. And different
and different
RPGs.
racing games.
I mean, with Dr. Mario, you're trying to kill viruses with the lines you make, but you've got to match up 4 of the same colors in a row to clear any kind of space.
Okay, so
Tetris,
out of
you've gotta clear
all
lines across
out of all the
screen.
puzzle games we just list, is there any other ones that I need to know about that's not like Tetris, but I think it's like Tetris?
Why is this
Oh,
called Tetris
wait.
Attack when this is handled upon?
Wait a minute. You know what Tetris-like game I did play and I kind of liked? I'm not sure if because it had to do with typing. The Pokemon Challenge Puzzle League thing.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Puzzle League is Tetris Attack. Pokemon Puzzle League and Tetris Attack are basically the same.
But,
See?
but Tetris Attack is basically handled upon.
God,
You are
this
correct,
is so
sir.
this
Panel
is so
Devon.
confusing.
All about the branding.
Which is weird because like Tetris Attack isn't Tetris at all. It's just paneled upon.
Yeah, just like Super Mario Bros. 2 is not that whatever that other game that was made in Japan first. I'm forgetting the name of it.
Okie dokie panic.
Yeah, there we go. I was thinking Toki Toki something.
It's like I bet people were disappointed getting Tetris Attack and like thinking it's Tetris, but it's not. But they do have a Panel de Pon game on the Super Nintendo NSO, and it's like
Yes.
Japanese only.
Yes.
It's like I think that was the one that PB was talking about.
Yes. Just like Starfy has never been translated in English anywhere. At least I'm pretty sure.
Well, I mean those games.
Yeah.
But the DS one is
Yes. Wasn't there some Starfy games on the GBA unless I'm mistaken?
those
Oh,
ones-
there was Starfy on DS. I
Oh, I thought
believe.
you said Starfy in DS. I'm pretty sure there were, but there were more of Starfy games on the GBA than there were on the DS.
Yeah, wasn't trying to think.
So what about them columns?
Alms was really good.
I have never played Columns.
I've never
I
played.
don't know what you're talking about.
I've never played Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo.
Is that anything to do with Street Fighter and Tetris?
I know. I was just looking up puzzle games.
I'm pretty
Oh.
sure Street Fighter has some sort of Tetris.
Columns
like,
and Columns 3 are really good.
Oh, and what
Those are
about
Sega games?
what about Wario's Woods and Yoshi?
Oh, I love Wario's Woods on the Super Nintendo.
Well, they hadn't put either Yoshi's Cookie up yet, which was for NES and Super NES. The Super NES version was better.
Obviously.
Because I wish they put the Super Nintendo version of Wario's
Oh yeah,
Woods on.
there's Yoshi's Cookie on here. Mario's Picross, anybody?
My brother loves that, but I've never gotten into him.
Apparently,
Yeah, if you like one Picross, you like all the others.
apparently, Kuru.
How's this?
Sorry if I'm botching this, but Kuruin?
Sounds close enough.
Kururin?
Isn't that game where there's like that little cylinder thing you have to rotate it to a level or something?
Probably.
Yeah.
That's on the GBA NSO.
Hmm.
It has
Did
multiple.
they get a Wii game too?
I don't remember it being on the Wii. I think I do remember it being on the DS though.
Apparently,
I was thinking about a game, but I completely forgot what it was called. I just completely blanked on it.
wait, how is Catherine not a single character control puzzle game? That doesn't make any sense.
Oh, yeah, I just remembered. We were playing Marvel vs. Capcom the last time. Rio brought up puzzle, like the puzzle thing.
Puzzle Street
like
Fighter?
yeah, he brought that up. I forgot what it was called.
Yeah, I don't remember him bringing it up. But I'm pretty sure there was a Street Fighter game where all the characters were Street Fighter chibi and looked like they were playing Tetris. I don't know what it's called.
That's Super Street Fighter Puzzle, Super Puzzle Street Fighter 2.
Super
Wow,
Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo.
God.
Whatever the heck it's called. I'm not going
'Cause,
back
like,
up there.
People like laugh at Square Enix for titling their games, but Capcom is almost no better back in the day. Jeez. Or maybe Square
Yeah, it's
Enix copies Square Enix.
Or was it
Or-
Alpha version? Oh.
Yeah, that's mainly why they don't really need like to add more to their titles now, because
Yeah,
it's
for
like
Capcom.
it's the DLC age now. It's like they can just update their games through like DLC.
True, because if
like
they were
patches and stuff like that.
still if they were still doing that name convention from back in the day with Capcom, you know how long the titles for Monster Hunters would be? It would be ridiculous.
Can't
Look
wait
how
for
popular that game is now.
Monster
like-
Hunt.
The Wilds.
Yep, I'm just.
Yes. As I mentioned, there's a Capcom Spotlight, and they're also talking about Monster Hunter Wild, and most likely they're gonna have another beta.
Man, I wish knowing
Nay.
the Switch is coming Switch
Never
2 is
been
coming
into
out. I
seeing
hope
Monster
that it.
Hunter.
Yeah, it's strange. We got World, and then Rise came out for the Switch for the longest
Switch.
time, and
And
then
it's a good looking game, and I attempt the demo just like I attempt to play it a few times on the 3DS, on the Wii, and I just can't get into it. I just can't. What I have got into Monster Hunter wise is the spin-off game called Stories. I played the second one, and just this week I purchased and downloaded the first game that they remade from the 3DS onto the Switch.
I've seen you playing that.
Man.
I definitely need to get into Sunbreak. I haven't finished that DLC.
Oh yeah,
I,
wait,
I haven't even downloaded that DLC.
wait. How many DLC did Monster Hunter Rise had? Just the Sunbreak?
Only the one.
Oh, yeah. I guess when it comes to Monster Hunter, they don't do more than one DLC. I can't think of any Monster Hunter games that had more than one DLC. Hmm.
Same.
I think like that mainly. Which one?
They're, they. All I know is that for some games they've made like technically portable remakes. Like they ported 1 and 2. I'm pretty sure for the PSP, and they made, and then they made portables expanded upon portable 2G or whatever into Monster Hunter. Gosh darn it!
Try or something. Like
No,
that
no,
on the
not
Wii or
Try.
something.
No, it's not Try. I'm thinking about something
not
else.
Try.
It's Portable G,
Oh.
if I remember.
Wow, I don't even remember that one.
Yeah, because Try was the Wii one, and then Portable
Yeah.
Third was the portable version of Try, which they changed a
see.
few things on that one. I think they took out the water battles for that one.
And then they
See, that's the whole thing where Capcom was getting out of the naming convention and still doing different features. It's like, oh my gosh, I swear, Capcom.
and
Just
and
release a new Dino Crisis game already, damn it.
don't even get me started on Monster
I
Hunter.
don't care.
Don't even get me started on Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate and Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, and then Monster Hunter X, and then Monster Hunter XX.
Because, like, people are not wrong that Dino Crisis is, like, it has the skeleton engine of the tanky controls of Resident Evil back in the day, but it was its own thing. It's kind of like how Capcom is making up excuses like Nintendo's like, we can't think of what to do to make a new F-Zero or a new Star Fox game. Just remake the game. Like, people more probably care about Dino Crisis than it is to get a new F-Zero or Star Fox. Like, it's been so long. Just do anything.
And do you know how that went for Star Fox Zero?
Yeah, they
Star Fox
tried.
Zero.
That's like that's like the third time retelling the 64 game over and over again, even though 64 is still based on the first Star Fox game for the SNES, so the game has probably been retold 4 times now.
And Star Fox 3D was really good. All they just had to do was port that onto the
Yeah.
Switch.
Yeah, that was the perfect addition of 64, which is funny because a lot of the, like, for example, Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask on the 3DS. Ocarina of Time on the 3DS was pretty good. People debated on uh, Majora's Mask on 3DS, but no one debated how good Star Fox was on the 3DS. People will say that game is better than the 64. Not by much, but that much made it still much better.
I love Star Fox
Jeez.
Zero.
Oh, to each
How many
their
times
own.
have you played back that game? Then you can tell us how much you really like it.
I mean, I've
only
only
played
played
it
through
once.
it once. Yeah.
See, that means you
I-
don't like
I-
it. It's not-
I
mean,
played it.
I like a lot of games that I only play through once.
True, I guess that could be the case.
I get to you. I just feel like if Star Fox Zero was put onto the Switch more than onto the Wii U and didn't have that clunky control thing, it could have been a little bit better in my opinion.
Honestly, I don't know how much better Star Fox Zero would have been on the Switch, but maybe there's another dimension out there somewhere where it could have seen the light of day, and it could have been better. But I guess my bias of how much I don't like it, I just can't see it. Not to say not coming, but being better. I don't know. I just
For
can't see
for
it.
for me, it was the control scheming that was really hard to work with. Looking both at your screen and down there is not really comfortable for a good amount of people with back
Okay, so let
issues.
me ask you this then. You played Kid Icarus Uprising, right?
Yes, I have. The thing is that
Okay.
those two screens you those two screens you can at least look relative to each other, but you have to work with two
True.
different kind of screens, and
True.
which makes things awkward.
True. I'm not getting about the screen thing between those two games. I'm talking about that like how you have to position yourself in the stylus while playing Kid Icarus. So that wasn't a problem for you versus looking at two different screens than for Star Fox Zero. That's what I'm getting at.
I think it was I don't remember exactly when I got my version of K Icarus Uprising, but I'm pretty sure it was around the time that probably the new Nintendo 3DS came out.
3DS.
So,
That would have been 2015 because I remember that game. I mean, that system came out the same time when Majora's Mask came out, which was in February
so,
2015.
so I, so I think my memory might be obscured with Kid Icarus Uprising because
Ah,
I got it. I played it on my new Nintendo 3DS around that time.
yes, which had the
Wait,
camera control, I think. If you,
wait. So, what did you have to look down on the bottom screen for exactly, other than dialogue?
Show later.
yeah,
For
later.
for what?
Star
For
Fox
Kid
Zero, I think he.
Icarus.
Kid
Kid
Icarus.
Icarus.
Oh,
Because
Kid
you're
Icarus.
comparing them, so.
Yeah, I'm even. Or is
Because
it
what I
there?
remember is like the
I
main
th-
game was on the top screen.
yeah, I'm pretty sure there was like. It's been a long time since I've played Kid Icarus Uprising, and I enjoyed it only because I remember so much loving this story most of all because it was hilarious as all heck. And
mm-hmm,
as
for sure.
and I was going to, and I don't exactly remember the circumstance, but I was going to one of the a nearby atrium over around the LA area, and basically like a place to learn about Roman culture and all of that. And I was thinking to myself, hey, there's Kid Icarus Uprising. I'm a total Greek and Roman nerd. I'll definitely
Mm,
take this.
mm-hmm. Yeah, I would say for sure. Even if you're not into video games, you'll probably be interested in just of that kind of philosophy in the games of that. But what I was getting at is that the controls for both of those games took a while to get used to. I would say one more than the other, depending how one used to or is used to playing video games as. So for the two, it didn't take me that long to get used to the controls for Kid Icarus Uprising. It took me a little bit longer with Star Fox Zero, but I did get the handle of it. But just because you have you get the handle of it doesn't mean that uh you one would necessarily like it. To me, I didn't. So to me, that it took that long, and despite me still getting used to it after a while, really paints my bias for that game that I can't justify liking Star Fox Zero. So there's a lot that went into my experience that really paints a broad stroke on Star Fox Zero.
I'd
Because I
say
honestly,
I'd say about the same because control wise, Kid Icarus Uprising, of I don't remember any control problems myself, but it was easier to manage. While as
Mm,
for Star Fox Zero, I think it was not only of how it had to work with that there was like two different ways of how to control your ship via the lower part and the lower screen and the TV screen, that was just handled clunkily, in my opinion.
I got used to it after a while, but I get what you're saying.
And I'm pretty sure some people would have, like, serious motion sickness there. Nintendo should
I
have
don't
thought
remember getting
about,
motion sickness, but
well, probably some kind of neck pains since you had to go up and down to look at both screens. I'm pretty sure that would be a little bit of a sore problem with some people.
what were you gonna say, Crazy? Was it more about your experience with Star Fox Zero?
Yeah, cause it's like on the straightforward stages, I basically look at the main screen I'm playing when I'm playing the game, like firing at enemies and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you would only pretty much have to look down when it's in the 3D view.
Mm.
Like in the 3D view, or if like you're in all range mode and you're trying to um like accurately fire at something.
Yeah, that's
Mhm,
my
yeah.
main.
Like that's the point where you look at the gamepad and do all that.
Yeah, that's my problem with Star Fox 6. Not Star Fox 6, you mean Star Fox Zero, because it's what you think is accurate is not totally accurate until you look down at the screen. It's basically the unlike other games on the Wii U, that's probably the only one that has a disconnect between the two screens.
Yeah, the two screens, which is funny because the Wii U, they call it asymmetrical gameplay, and I would say that asymmetrical, either some attached got used to that and got attached to that quickly, or it took them a while, or they didn't have the patience. So it's like what I wanted to continue to play it, so I kept playing it until I got used to it. But I was doing what Crazy was just pretty much doing, just focusing on the TV screen and whatever you needed to actually look at the gamepad, because I would say the things that you need outside of being in all range mode, looking on the gamepad, is when you had to, navigate using the robot going into crevices, because that's where you have to use the gamepad. That made sense. Out of everything else in F Zero, those segments made sense that you needed the gamepad for. Everything
Star
else,
Fox.
sorry,
Continue.
yes, made sense to do that, but yeah.
I also
Like
think it wasn't there also it was also probably hard to control the other the other machines out there that wasn't the R Wing. Like that new
Hmm.
why it's not new,
Uh,
but North Americans haven't seen the whole Walker thing.
I mean
Walker's-
it's like that's technically just an R wing form.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get what you mean.
I thought
Yeah, we
that
just
was
like
cool
kind of
despite how it was implemented. That I didn't have a problem with. It's more so where I
because
had to get used to navigating and flying with the R Wing, but I just focus on the screen most of the time.
yeah, because honestly, that probably would have controlled the same way whether or not you were using the gamepad or not.
Yep,
Because
that's for sure.
as as somebody that has played Star Fox 2, like all three difficulties and beaten the game, um, yeah, kind of controlled pretty weirdly in that too.
Yeah.
But
Hmm.
yeah,
I
I, cause like I think if they took, it's like if they took Star Fox 2 and had put it on the 64 instead, it could
Mm,
have been a better game.
true.
yeah, yeah, because everything really changed. I wouldn't say control wise, but yeah. And it's funny because Star Fox just seems to be so stuck in SNES where they went to the 64, and then after when making Zero, they wanted to reboot it again. So it was an amalgamation, but the amalgamation didn't seem like it was fully cooked. At least to some people who didn't have the patience to deal with the controls. Because to me, that was the worst implementation of asymmetrical gameplay. It was the worst. I would say what had the best asymmetrical gameplay, hands down, was Super Mario Maker and Game and Wario. Those are the like every other Wii U game that used the gamepad use it pretty well, but Super Mario Maker and Game and Wario used it the best.
What about Nintendo Land?
I was gonna say Nintendo Land wasn't that bad too, but there's so many different ways you can use the gamepad. So I rather a game focus on one way to use asymmetrical than showing us different ways and oh you can play with the gamepad this way and that way. So I was gonna put it in there, but I was like, there's too much variance to just decide to say
If if
Nintendo Land as a whole is good, good.
if Nintendo Land were expanded upon with its ideas and whatever, like make another Nintendo Land, I think they had something going on there. I think
Hmm.
that it was just a tech demo at the end of things. We all knew it was
Mm.
probably, but I definitely see there was think there's like a potential for there was potential for
I
another
don't know.
Nintendo Land.
I get what you're saying to, if Nintendo made another Nintendo Land, but I can't imagine Nintendo Land without having asymmetrical gameplay. Like, yes, they don't necessarily need to go back and retread that, and Nintendo can do something kooky, whatever they do when they release a new system. Because look at 1-2 Switch. People kind of look at that and say that's a tech demo as well. So maybe Nintendo Land can take another form or it can use another name, but if it's gonna use that name, I just associate with asymmetrical gameplay.
No, I meant like if this is a hypothetical, if there was another Nintendo Land on the Wii U, like
Oh, okay.
yeah, because I don't think it would have worked on any later consoles. I definitely get
Yeah.
what you're saying, but
Yeah. I think it could have, but they would have to reinvent that and pretty much change the name because I can't think of Nintendo Land without having asymmetrical gameplay. That's like saying that Mario Party always has to have characters walking a board, which they almost eliminated and everyone was sharing a car to go around, but we're not going
I
to speak of that.
think about it like this: Astrobot for the PlayStation 5 was a demo. Wait, Astro's Playroom was
Hmm.
the demo for the PlayStation 5, and then they expanded upon that with Astrobot, and it became one of the biggest games
Ah,
last
okay, I
year.
see, I see. Okay, yeah. I
Just
can see
Basically
a
ex-
Nintendo
taking
Land one.
basically
like
taking a concept and making a full game out of it.
yeah,
Yes.
like they did with Wii Sports and made a whole series on that and
Hmm.
expanded into
Okay.
that.
Yeah, using that as an example, I could see that, but we're long past that now. So either they make a game in the same vein, but just a different name, because it would be really weird. They use the same name and it's completely different.
True, true. Then again, the Wii Sports theme was also used for the Wii U for a while. Then
Oh yeah,
again,
when they brought it back, yeah.
then then
We were
again,
we
there
were
are
we were playing
different
that for a
Wii
while,
stuff.
weren't we? Crazy. We played that with PB and U. I remember that.
Um,
The Wii Sports on Wii U. I
I
remember
actually,
we played it on some
I
nights.
think
I, rem-
I,
I, rem-
I think
I
I
remember
do
trying
have
to play it.
I think I do have Wii Sports something, Wii
Unless I
Sports
only
Club
played with
Mix or
PB.
whatever on my Wii U.
Probably.
Oh, okay. Because I remember playing it online a lot. Well, not as a lot as we play, our Mario Kart nights, but we played it often enough that I remember that I did play it out online. It's like, yeah, because we never had which is funny because the Nintendo Wii is the first time they brought online and then virtual console. So I'm not surprised that Wii Sports and all the other sports games didn't have online. So when they brought Nintendo Sports onto Wii U and online, it felt revolutionary. And I think we felt the same way when they brought back the sports title on Switch. And my weird caveat is like, yeah, I don't have to play the soccer game, but honestly, I'd rather not being there than I pay for the whole thing and I'm not playing soccer, so I'm not getting the game. So
Yeah, because like
Mm.
if I got Nintendo Switch Sports, I'd probably just mainly only play bowling on it.
Yeah,
like
pretty much.
I'll play all the sports on there. Some more better than others, And as much as I probably do want to play the soccer stuff, and not to say that I'm pretty sure you can play without attaching it to your leg. But I'm not saying that defeats the point. Just like people have their preference when they're playing Splatoon, if they play with motion controls, and people swear by motion control make it much better and blah blah blah. But yeah, I can't pay for something that is a whole package and I'm not playing one sport on it. That just seems like a waste of money to me.
Oh shoot, guys! I almost forgot that I basically set a curfew on myself, so I'm gonna have to say goodbye to the both of you right now.
Okay.
That's cool.
Well,
See you later.
as well. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning here, so I'm carried away.
For me,
talking.
it's 11:11, and I'm okay with that. Goodbye.